All right, there we go. All right, welcome back to We Play
insectoids.
Games. I'm Walker, and here we are in Age of Wonders 4 with our
There's a lot
final
of red around
showdown
my
with
house. There we go.
WinSlaya. So
it.
we did finally defeat Zombie, and now we're just
Free-for-all
kind of like pulling our
showdown
units
finale.
together to try to stay away from WinSlaya's doomstack that he's got going on over here. Because WinSlaya, although he is like meaningfully behind us in terms of research, WinSlaya has successfully been using Rally of the Lieges to make his unit quality so unbelievably high. Look at this. He's got
talking to his chat probably.
yeah, I am. I'm just introducing the stream and looking over your armies. I mean, like, this is what I'm talking about. You how many tier 4 and tier 5 units do you have?
That's it. Right there.
That is what you have, but like you have
ready by turn 64.
you have many more than I do.
What's the
Many
bill saying?
more. It's true.
It's a
It's
new
true.
turn?
Most
Oh,
of
no.
them are dead.
Wait,
Zombie
new
is
turn.
Zombie has done it.
Why is my movement so garbage here?
What?
Why do you? It's hostile
is it?
terrain. Like, none of this is friendly stuff. You're not gonna catch these
Build
units.
roads. I'm not trying to catch. I'm trying to burn down bulwarks that I could siege
Oh.
at this turn.
I
But
mean,
I'm not sure about it
maybe.
now.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to siege down Bulwark this turn. I think Bronze
not
Gate
in
is
one
pretty
turn.
easy. I don't think there are walls there. I think you just walk
Yeah,
over and
wait.
grab it.
Why are there no walls here?
Because that's the fight that we just had with Zombie. And so there's
Alright.
if you don't want to just walk in and take
No.
the city, you can.
I will be.
I'm not gonna stop you from not taking that city if that's your life, but
Oh, wait. If it's 6 turns, I can absorb this right now and it's friendly, right?
probably. I mean,
Oh,
like
God,
it's
but then it
gonna
takes me
be
over
a
my
couple
city
of
cap.
turns.
No.
You could just vassalize it and then kill it
It's gonna
again.
take 3 turns. Why is it
It's
so
gonna take 3
expensive?
turns.
Alright,
Because
fine.
this good city.
It is a good
Yeah,
city,
it's
I
the
want it.
best city. Zombie put all the good stuff there.
Yeah.
I know, I remember. Do we have road building in this one? Apparently that was not.
I'm not a
in this-
big fan of
Gosh, Winslow, what are you
leaving
doing?
nothing here to like see what's
Yeah,
going on with
what
this
you
large
doing?
monster den.
I don't know anymore.
I don't want them to grab the Garth of the Golden Workshop
You go here.
worship off of us again.
Are you actually gonna stand by Bulwark and siege and protect it with your skeletons? That's.
I mean, those skeletons aren't doing anything. Like, you're gonna.
Oh,
I
but
could
as long as you're,
delete
but your
them.
hero's gonna be back. Yeah, I kind of.
I'm not gonna
wouldn't actually
manual that
fight
combat.
spells. Yeah, but the spells are gonna get cast if your leader's alive, and that's not cool because you will kill units, and that's
Maybe.
not what I'm here for.
I think you dramatically
well,
overestimate
yes.
the combat efficacy of the stacks that are here. I think you need to look at the actual units. I would be amazed if, and this might just be that you don't do enough auto combating, but like, I don't see any way
No,
that
I
any
know
of
your
these tools
spells.
could potentially
it's
kill
not that-
things.
Fuck.
The
Stop saying I'm
auto
bad at
combat
it, 'cause it's just
auto
not
combat
true.
casting doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. Like, it's not
No,
gonna
no,
cast
no.
progenitor golems.
My-
It's gonna
My
cast.
spells will screw me over. I know what my spells are. I know what your spells are. Walker, I thought this through. Your spells
Okay.
are better than my. If you have spells,
He
I cast
cannot
insanity
spells. Keep
right
that.
now. Oh my god.
Yeah, right
I know
now, but
this.
his
But if he
point.
comes back in
Zombie's
2
point is I
turns,
will be
can't siege
alive,
this
but-
in 2 turns. Yeah, yeah.
I don't. I mean,
So
if
your spells are gonna
if
be
you
better.
really want to
I think you
to
should
take
suicide
Bulwark,
these
then
skeletons into
sure.
me, is what I think.
Oh my god. It's like...
WinSlaya is just like not having a good time.
Alright, you come here.
Let's
You
see.
already killed 2 players.
He killed 2
Yeah,
players
why-
with
why
fewer
would you
losses
take
in my
Oh,
in
this
either
battle.
of those
Yeah.
battles
Yeah,
than like in either of our battles. Zombie, he lost fewer units than he did in, or I lost more units in each of our battles than he did in either of his player eliminations.
Yeah, but those were earlier. My eliminations were much earlier.
They were.
just
I mean,
using
you
up
killed
resources for
Garacian on
days.
like turn 45 or 50.
Yep.
That was not that long ago, and we had
No.
big fights with Zombie.
No, but I think that was before any fight you had with Zombie, or it's the same turn. That I
It's
killed
the
him,
same
but I
turn. It
had-
was
It's-
before
that I-
yours. It
That
was,
I killed him. No, it was exactly the same turn that I killed
It was
him.
exactly the
You
same
couldn't
turn.
pass the turn.
yeah.
and that was after I'd fought him for like 20 turns. So
Not in manual combats. If you were fighting him, it was
no,
in
I
autos.
did a few manual combats right after I killed Badok. Like 2 turns later, I was
Mm-hmm.
there fighting him. He did lose, unfortunately, a lot of units. It was easy manuals, but it was a manual combat. I was getting in the face and actually risking my stuff. My bacon.
Yeah.
The Marauders. You didn't see the Marauders that I saw. They were like already by turn 30. I was surrounded by like 4 stacks of units with 2 tier 4s just wandering around. I was like, is this good? Is this safe? I think so. I hope so.
All right, well, WinSlaya, I
feel good about it.
have moved my units, so and ended my turn. Whenever you are ready.
This guy, because he is actually gonna be helpful. All right, that's good. This guy's coming over here to hopefully do something over here. And
By the way, I changed my mind about build that I won't play on next game.
cool. What are you thinking?
I won't play as Mystic.
Ah, nice. Missed
There's
it.
so many. There's so many options.
New stuff, yeah.
Yeah. The potential getting access to effectively an alchemist lab is really cool.
All right, let's do this. And then if you've ended your turn, that means I can move these guys. Oh, they've already moved. Curse you guys and your lack of movement. All right, that means I could probably end my turn here, right? Should be. Oh, I have excavation, guys. I needed to just tell to give me some items. I need the items. I need them.
All right.
Where's the? I was talking instead of playing. That's not how you do this. You do that. And
All right. So let's see what we can do to piece together an army here. This is doing an invasion in 0 to 3 turns, and I think what we can do is we can probably like maybe fight off Garth the Golden Warship and then bounce. And then get these guys. I'm just hoping that this invasion stack like forms together like immediately, because I really do think we're probably gonna need those guys here.
And actually walk them over to you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need those guys here.
Hero killed, level 6 guy. All right, you've served your purpose.
Sounds like WinSlaya is also on souls, and so he's gonna have access to animation for his own these free city heroes that he's trying to pick up.
Oh,
he's really just trying to get like as much juice together in
quite
these turns as he can.
Took out somebody twice as strong as him.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be all right.
Because he's not serving me anymore.
We really just like can't stand around Bulwark fighting him. Like we've lost way too many pieces in the zombie fights. Fortunately, we didn't lose all of our chaff like we did in the first zombie fight. Like we did manage to get through some of these astral serpents and skirmishers. So we do have some frontline tools to fight against this, but this is a very beefy horde. It's gonna have triple white wolves. That's terrifying, honestly. Triple white wolves is a lot of extra damage. I think the only real out we do have is spells. Because of the auto resolve, I'm not super worried about like the Bulwark fight, if that is something that WinSlaya is fighting about. Because like the auto resolve AI just like doesn't use spells particularly well right now. But that is something that I want to test and just see what potential is actually like. Because I think there are options there for it to be pretty spicy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just keep running. No reason not to. Other than our friend needs to heal, but this is friendly terrain because we took this Eternal Bend Chambers off of one of Badok's cities as we were burning it down like a million years ago. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, so there is the Karag. He has arrived. It's 1,000 troop strength. That's actually strong enough that it's going to beat the Garth, the stack that we have on Garth. Unless we can get more units over there. And we don't have casting to add more air quotes units through troop strength. So I think we are going to need to do this. Let's have you, our other hero, rush down here. We'll have our new fairy and our new nymph go over here. And I think that we are going to have to abandon Garth temporarily and be right back to clear off those guys. Because I just, like, I don't think that we actually have the tools to beat WinSlaya without having access to our progenitor golem, given the massive difference in unit quality. Oh, we don't have enough research either to get to greater reanimation, although that would be fun. Yeah, I'm just not super worried about it. Whatever, we'll just build a tribunal and then pass. Oh, ruler in the void, one more turn. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we got 2 slots left.
So I'm guessing WinSlaya is probably just gonna want to fight like around here. Probably. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Like, if he's trying to come up with like an exact siege stack for this. I don't see why. There's a hero. There's a free city right here that I think would be even easier for him to try to kill. Like, I'm not gonna be able to move these skeletons over here to do anything useful. I don't think one extra Inquisitor is also, like, super useful. This is just the scariest, the most annoying and most scary stack that we can be seeing down there. And unfortunately, because our casting points kind of do need to be going towards Summon Reapers and, like, a flash freeze for the WinSlaya fight, I don't think we can afford to, I don't think we can afford to...
Ended your turn, which means I should get to that
my turns are going to be pretty quick, because I am dead. There's not a lot of things that I can do, and as you said, we're trying to like get towards the fight if you're trying to do stuff later today.
Yeah, no, I am. So let's see, this guy parks here, and then I think I should be able to end this turn.
Yeah, I can't either. I think this is going to be a great DLC. I think it looks like they've ticked all the right boxes. It looks like it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be very well developed. Like, I think a lot of the balance changes that they've done look good. I do have some concerns about, like, specific strategies potentially being too powerful. Like, we will have to see, but I would not be at all surprised if, like... we need to see a rebalance on barbarians, for instance. Like, those, at least barbarians are going to be less, like, amazingly disruptive, because military engineering is a lot worse on the new DLC change, and I think that's largely a healthy thing, because military engineering 1 was probably overpowered. But, like, overall, I think that the direction that the game has been going has been great for the last 2 patches, and that's really I think a great sign. There are plenty of games I've seen where, like, it's one step forward, one step back in terms of patches, and this seems to not be one of them. And
let's see, how is my chat today? We got anybody yet?
So he's sieging down Tribes Cave and Bulwark.
That's nice to see.
Just gonna take those guys out.
Your AI is attacking into me. Cool.
Yeah. See, this is like all the free EXP that you were missing out on. And it's like, to be fair, it's not like I was actually farming the map for like a gigantic part of the game, because like after turn 30, I did send my main army up to try to save Badok, and then just kind of like wandered around this river bed for like 40 turns.
Well, I knew I could rely on you too.
You knew you could rely on me to fall into that trap, yeah.
It was a good trap city, but it's also like, you went underground when it's so close to my capital. That's the painful part for me there, you know?
Yeah, yep.
It's so close to my capital. Like, let's count the hexes. 1, 2,
There's-
3, underground. There's the
Also, just like
outpost.
straight away from the
Gargoyles.
Tribes Cave, there's literally only 2 spaces between Draft Park and Tribes Cave. So like,
Yeah.
that's a dangerous trap to have set up.
Hey, it worked.
I mean,
well
yeah,
enough.
yeah, it worked well enough. It got you what you needed.
All right, and then this guy's gonna want to shuffle around so that he can be useful eventually.
So, WinSlaya, I'm gonna guess that you're probably gonna also want a turn or 2 to heal after the Free City fights. I think that's. I think that's fair.
I have the button that heals
Oh.
me, so
Okay,
it's
right, yeah,
actually
yeah.
fine when
Not a
you're
problem.
ready to, as long as it doesn't kill a guy. I think I'm good to do stuff. I also
Okay.
I need to see. Let's see.
Can anyone get in range to this? I guess if we leave the ferry behind, we might be able to get to Garth reinforcement range. Yes, we can get to Garth reinforcement range next turn. Okay, cool. It's gonna be the plan. It's the only I think our only win con, honestly. But I think it's probably a good one, hopefully. And our ruler is back, so now we at least will have a couple of, might literally be a couple of Reapers, but if we have 2 Reapers and a Flash Freeze by the time we fight WinSlaya, then I think that will make our options a lot more interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna produce merchandise. I don't know. You actually just produce merchandise all the time, because that's not the direction that this game is going. We are trying to end this, and I think we can. 1, 2, 3. There. All right, so now we have oops all merchandise done, so we don't really need to worry about just building random stuff anymore. Oh, but we probably should get the ruler involved if we can get. No, we can't get level 16, but whatever. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Pass turn again.
I guess we'll use the skeleton
Can't do stuff.
to activate the fight. That's the least useful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, this looks like it'll be good. And we'll have possibly a 3rd Spellbreaker in the fight, unless unless the auto resolve has other plans here. I think we will have the tools necessary to win. It'll just be a question of, can we apply them correctly? Because WinSlaya is going to have a lot of military strength here. Like, he's already got 2 1500 stacks there, and presumably he can create even better stacks. No, he's just running like oops all Animus over there, so he's going to have around maybe 4,000 or 5,000. And I think that's pretty competitive with what we're going to actually end up being able to bring. It probably, honestly, is even going to be higher, but that doesn't account for, the fact that we're going to have spells. Oh, right. Do we have time to research anything before this? Hypothetically, we could maybe finish a Disruption Blades, but I'm not
Alright,
holding my breath. Oh, did the Necromancer make it through that fight? I should have actually probably checked to see if the Necromancer made it through that fight, but looks like no is the answer.
How are we doing over there?
I should be able to fight soon. My ruler just came back, so I just gotta shuffle units around. I can probably fight in a turn or 2.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's perfect.
Let's say 2. Let's say 2.
Yeah, no, I have a spear guy that's on his way that's going to be there in 3, so whatever. If you need 3, I can.
That's fine. That's not a problem.
Yes, summon Gremlin. That's the research I want now.
Okay, so this, we're not going to pull everybody in because, because you can only have 3 stacks in a Fight Walker. Any of these guys close to a metal? Not really. But I don't want a bunch of our elite stuff dying or even just taking a bunch of damage before this big fight with WinSlaya, so I'm just going to make these 6 stacks. That'll be fine. Oh, wait. do the combat, and don't lose all of your elite things here, please.
Are they dead? There they go. Okay.
There we go. I think we both oh my god, I think we both started combat at the same time, and it created some sort of weird bug where this Inferno Hound didn't actually die in the combat. What the heck happened there?
Oh no, he can't get in the water now. No. Hero, you need to get in the water now. No. We might need to fight near a water sector so my guys can be together.
Okay, whatever. Like, if we just have to take a turn where we just control click to pass turns to move things around like skirmish, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally fine.
It's civilized.
Indeed, I agree. Now, is it civilized to bring 5 heroes?
I think if you
we can both
want
afford
to,
but I don't know if I want to. Yeah.
I think if you want to, WinSlaya, like, I'm probably, let me see how close I am. I could increase my hero cap by 1, but like if we're bringing 5 heroes, my other hero is one of Zombie's weird dead ones.
Nah, I don't think we need 5 heroes.
I don't think we do either. I think 4 is fine where we are.
Yeah. Oh. I don't think it even benefits me to bring in this
other
hero that I just animated.
I love it. I'm gonna take one.
Some good for me, right?
I'm not sure if we're gonna. Yeah, probably.
Well, they might be better than my level 5 that's over here. Yeah, I've got a level 5 over here. They probably don't need to be over here. Then again, they're a duelist and they have high morale. Do you guys have high morale? You do not start with high morale. If the ones I've been with longer are happier.
I'm gonna assume you got like one of those permanent morale effects at some point, right? Or like a 20-turn morale effect or something like that.
It's something we discussed and I got right at the end of the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. Oh, I should have resurrected you and tried to sneak you over here. I'll just leave you here.
Okay, so there's one Reaper, there's 2,
dead?
and I think that is okay, and then we'll start pulling together our units and see who is actually going to be in this fight.
I love when you have like a mage with a tier 3 charge weapon. It just looks so good.
Yeah, fighter mages are all style.
Okay, so
yeah, now I'm just moving everything that I have at you, and then I'll just reorganize whenever we get there.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. We need to just turn you into a vassal.
I think probably like 2 Reapers and a flash freeze does sound safer than the 3rd Reaper, simply because of the casting point cost associated with bringing Reapers down onto the board. I think we're gonna need the flash freeze.
That will be actually pretty good to have.
Probably for this. Yeah, we're gonna need the flash freeze for this fight anyway.
For when units die, unlike I think somebody in this match.
Yeah. Well, you know, I invested in Shadow Tomes. I did so at the expense of other things. Unfortunately, it is not as
I had
busted.
The Imperium for it. I could have done it, but I don't have the Imperium now because I spent 100 building out a province. Like if I had that, then I could have it for our big fight, and I don't feel like really making you pass turns just for that.
Yeah, that would be a lot of turns because of Imperium upkeep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm at 300, and I'd need to have 500, I think, to get that and the other thing, and it's like that's more the turns than I want to count. 6 turns, I think, right there.
Wait, Death Magic isn't 500 Imperium?
No, but I need another thing. I need
How badly?
Order one. The
right, the healing one. The healing level.
Pretty important.
Yeah, the healing level is probably more important. Given the units that you have, that's definitely more important. I think that the more spells you have, obviously, the better Death Magic is, but your units are crazy good, and that gives them pretty good value there.
Heal, and then non-heroes gain a rank. Okay, so they'll heal as well. Good. I was just checking
all of your everything heals up to full, but all of your non-hero units also gain a rank.
Cool. That sounds pretty good.
It does what it does. It gives you tons of value. It's a one-click button. That is one right where, like, I kind of do wish that one you could click multiple times but had a scaling increase cost. But I could also see the counter argument that would be just obnoxiously powerful.
If your skeleton, or if your heroes live,
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to fight the skeletons with spells, like your spells specifically. That's going to be something that could kill a unit or two. Like, progenitor golems are way scarier than my spells, and my spells could only hurt me more than I feel comfortable. Do you mind just not having your skeletons in bulwark? Or I guess we can revert if you want to, if it's like really horrific.
I mean, yeah, I think go ahead and auto it. I don't think it's actually going to be as bad as you think, because like auto casting, at least on this patch, is not very good.
So what I'm going to do here is
assuming.
actually throw flash freeze on there to deal with the potential problems, and then I'll have a flash freeze up, I think, not this turn, but the next turn. So you're not attacking me this turn,
No.
I think, right?
No,
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not interested in attacking you when you are not ready.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm just putting that out there. All right, now this should be much.
Yeah, with a flash freeze on, I honestly don't see how you lose units in the combat. But anything is possible when it comes to auto resolves. It's just that, like, once you start seeing really big deltas like this,
you're right.
It's really difficult to lose units when you have that big A tier advantage.
Yeah. That was pretty straightforward of a fight. Hey, look, my level 5 just went to level 6.
See, you didn't even want me to have the skeletons there, because you're so. I'm just telling you, man. Like, I watch auto resolves all the time, and the AI has no idea how to cast spells. Like, it just uses them entirely at random.
Alright, now my guys are just gonna hang around here for a bit, basically. And,
yeah, and
if I wanted to, I can try to vassalize you in 2 turns. But my guys are just gonna hang back here and be in safe space, I guess. I think I'll need movement to get them all over. This one hex, we need a bridge here.
Yeah, this map is rough. There's like a weird bridge in the middle, and it's just nonsense.
Where's my bridge?
I don't think that we can fight WinSlaya without
to build me one.
Progenitor golems. I don't think there's any point in even pretending. So we're just gonna have to kill this invasion stack and then move back out. Oh, but we do have enough.
That's like where we're at.
We do have enough.
You've got battle seeker training. Okay, that doesn't seem very useful here.
We have
and Shepherd.
enough for teleporter infrastructure.
Trading you out, bud.
So then we can do a teleporter here.
How long have you had that? Yeah. You're not in the battle.
Yeah,
you need
can
to
go teleporter
everything and just not be in this battle.
There. Teleporter there. And then teleporter. Do you want to fight like near Bulwark or near Tribes Cave? Like where do you want us to set up?
To you if it's faster.
I can set up a teleporter like immediately south of Bulwark.
Yeah, like that sounds fine. I can go over that direction and then heal up my guys. I just need to try and make sure the heroes that I want here are over there. I canceled my unequipping. All right. These guys can be all unequipped. Firm.
It might honestly be necessary for us to just kill the large monster den like right now while we're in the area.
Bunch and a level 7. That will give me.
Yeah, I think it is. Like I can't handle these guys just repeatedly attacking Garth of the Golden Worship while we're trying to do a WinSlaya fight. It's no bueno.
Rod is summoning a tier 1 unit. That sounds phenomenal. Let's take it.
A tier 1 unit? You did it.
Those are the items I have.
Yep.
Alright. Do we have anybody in the crypt that I forgot about? One. You. Do you have good gear? Please tell me. You do. You've got gear. You've got something. Alright.
So this is going to be teleporter here, I guess, for just movement purposes, and then we get through to the large monster den and back, and then bounce over to Bulwark. I think that's fine. Yeah.
Damage types. What type of damages are we looking at? I think it's just all around magic, right? That's what I remember.
Me? Yeah, it's Mystic. So, like, Mystics, obviously, you're just gonna have, like, a lot of different types of damage channels.
Yeah.
And that's where we are.
Okay. These are decent weapons and items. I think you probably have passed the turn. Yeah, I can pass my
Yeah,
turn here.
yeah.
I'm just equipping.
You're good.
Oh, I need to get my flash freeze up again. Curses. Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
no
it's
rush.
only 100 casting points, so I have the casting points for it anyways.
So, use you to activate. You are teleporter.
Alright, this guy will come over
You are our
to
teleporter.
as far south as we can really reach, which is like right here-ish.
Go here.
And then,
And let's see what we
guess
can do
we're all-
to clear this stupid monster den out.
so we'll just bring up
Jesus
that.
Christ. This thing is unbelievable. It's like turn 70. That's why it's making so many units.
The one we do not need anymore.
The unchosen one.
Indeed. You do not pass the final check of inspection. The staff of this.
Jesus Christ, this is just like so many nonsense
Yeah,
units
you're
down
undead,
here.
so the raise undead doesn't work on you.
Yep, that is
What
that
the
is the way
fuck?
that works. Yep.
This is what I was hoping to see here. Wait, which kind of spider do you make? A tier
I
1.
think we
can
have
make
to
this
do
guy
this
make 2
auto
tier 1
just
spiders.
because like we really cannot just leave
Not
it
at
around.
once.
Hopefully he doesn't kill everything.
Unfortunately.
Okay, he killed a hero,
Oh.
but we can fix that. We have the
Doing a bunch
tools.
of tier-
Unfortunately, Zombie and
two
WinSlaya both
items.
said that we can't
Tier
use
two.
zombies
bad,
heroes, so that's not an option. We're not even gonna sell them. But we did still manage to get enough souls
Have
for
to do-
you. And then just teleport everybody over there. Yeah, WinSlaya, I'm just teleporting everybody over to that area, but don't feel like we have to fight next turn if you're not ready. I'm just putting everyone in the area.
Sounds good. That's I'll be over there shortly.
Yeah, that's fine.
That should be okay. And then we need lots of this, so sure.
No idea exactly which units we are going to bring because we just have like so many random ones from like Rally and all these other bizarro effects that we've got going on. But I think this is going to be a good collection of units. The one thing that I am missing is that potential Necromancer, but because the Necromancer wouldn't have any ranks on it, I don't think there's any value in trying to bring it. A 1x resurrection effect is really actually very good. If we had a legend rank Necromancer, then I actually probably would want to bring it here. But that is not the world that we live in. Oh right. I guess we'll go with disruption. Or should you go with just like a resistance training? Unholy Leader. Unholy Leader wouldn't be bad, considering that we are going to have probably multiple Reavers. But only multiple, not like 10,000. So yeah, whatever. We'll go with Master of Disruption. I think that's a fun one. You already have Mass Rejuvenation, so you don't need that.
Alright, you can just tear
But
my
we
stuff off of my units. I remember now. I need to do this then.
I think I'm going to put the Wand of Mass Healing on our hero. Yeah, I'm going to put it on our hero, our
7
ruler
points
rather.
to spend. I just spent them.
And I guess
Eh.
you are just support hero guy.
End
Yeah,
my
you're
turn or
just support
something?
hero
No.
guy.
I just spent my points and I don't see where they went.
I like resistance training. Yeah, no, I like resistance training fighting against. What's up?
I spent all my points on stuff and then I clicked confirm and then I don't see them anywhere now.
Oh, whoops.
But they seem to have gone through, and I don't think I wasted Imperium on it, because, like, you know how the reset button is.
Yeah. It's very aggressive.
Alright, so this guy still hasn't leveled up properly, and he has... Oh no, he has decent stuff on him.
There we go. That should be good. I don't... Yeah. I think one or two turns, I think we can fight right here. Did you want to fight, like, in Bulwark itself?
Nah, I think
or do you want to just fight in the just neutral? There's like
wherever. I mean,
there's a
would be nice
grassland
for me.
forest like
I
right
could
here.
Go hang out in woods because I get a benefit in that. I don't know if that like is fair for you, but
I mean,
would be down for neutral.
I think I wouldn't. I mean, are you just on Tome of Glades for the forest warden ability? Like that's the only.
No, it's I'm the woods guy, primal. I'm.
Oh
Mr.
right,
Woodlands.
you're primal. Yeah, you are Mr. Woodlands primal. I mean, it could be fun and or interesting because at least a lot of your units are mythics and therefore don't get the primal bonus. Yeah. So like, you're getting the primal communion mostly for your white wolves, and that is good. But like, it's that and your heroes, and then none of the other units that matter are getting. Well, the ancestral wardens also could be doing some good damage. Fortunately, I don't have like 10,000 cav units in this game. This time, time I controlled myself. I don't know. I don't really have a strong opinion on fighting in forest or not. Because it's for you, it's just frenzy, right?
Yeah, it just gives me a little bit of strength in here and there on I don't think all of my units even. Because mythics, do they inherit the thingies? I don't think they do.
They shouldn't, unless they have like the specific ones. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they're specifically a plant mythic, then they get the tier 5 plant enchantment, because the tier 5 plant enchantment doesn't care what unit type, but most enchantments are unit types, and most enchantments do not affect mythics.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right,
so I don't think WinSlaya has the respawning Spirit Wolf based off of what I'm seeing over here. It looks like he really is just all in on these big rally units, but the big rally units are going to give him like enough troop strength that I think his army composition is almost certainly going to have higher total power than ours.
Oh, we got somebody in chat. Hello.
Precision training works, but not yet. Don't pick it.
Oh, it does. Sweet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
On the new patch, it's one of the things they highlighted.
Ooh, that's pretty sweet.
I think the thing that I'm more excited about is just that it sounds like mage locks are going to be not only functional but potentially terrifying in skirmish. So Cosmic, not really. We've had like a bunch of tier 3 rallies like the entire time, but we didn't find a single gold wonder that really gave us access to a rally. I can't really complain, considering that we did get access to like the Garth of the Golden Worship, which is a very, very strong generic gold wonder to find, but we didn't find any wonders that gave you anything above tier 3s, and we also didn't actually have like the ability to keep and control free cities because of the nature of the wars that we were fighting against zombie and like all the pillaging that we were doing in this area. And so like we just did not get like great rally. We got good rally, we got solid rally, but we didn't get like a rally like this where you can just build your entire army with gold and no research. Apparently WinSlaya is like way behind us in terms of knowledge, but it might not matter, right? If he just has like way higher quality units, that might be enough to push over the top. Fortunately, we have our progenitor golem, and that is a really nice pickup. And we do have a flash freeze and double reapers, and because of the finger of death ability, I feel like there's definitely some real choice. Don't go crazy on like getting perfect unit composition this turn, because I have to do that next turn because all my units are no movement because of teleporters.
No, I'm just moving the guys that I want forward so that I don't think about them anymore. And then I think generally I have my 6, 6, 6. I need 2 more from the back here, I think. So that's just gonna be whoever, I guess. You 2. Should take me to 6, 6, 6. Yeah. You know.
Some of these units might be a little damaged, but we have mass rejuvenation, and that's good enough for me.
Now, just in case I miscounted, you guys can.
The question is whether or not we're actually going to bring this transmuter. I'm not 100% sure that we are going to, but a 1x transmuter as an option with a petrify is actually pretty spooky.
I should have done some carnage on some of my guys before the fight. Fool. I'm a fool.
Let's see.
Alright, I can end here. Where are your guys?
Like they're all at that outpost.
Just south of me.
Yeah, like directly south of Bulwark.
Yeah.
Right. As I said, I gotta shuffle units around this turn because a bunch of people are out of movement because of teleportation. But like we can fight this turn. If you're still waiting on something, we could fight next turn.
I think this turn's okay.
Okay.
Let me just double check that, but I think so. I just need to make sure I don't do anything stupid, you know.
Yeah, I might need to reset because I do have one ruler one hero at least who has been on experienced leader apparently this entire time.
Sweet, perfect.
Good.
Guys got that.
All right, summon animal and restoration. And obviously we don't need any lord abilities here, but I guess we wouldn't mind having another support hero who's actually keeping up with the Kardashians. Just giving, no, not combat casting. I don't think we have a spur to action yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Yeah.
And a vigor plus maybe
I think so.
resistance. And I can even see a sprint for a fight like this, because having the ability to like move one tile and then use a restoration is actually very strong. And then this is just a big stabby lance thing. All right, cool. That's combat. That's number Wang. And then you, I think, were the one that we need to reset here. 500. No, we can't reset. Well, we'll just try to remember not to kill anything with this guy. He's not supposed to have killing momentum, but he has the reset already used. So we'll just be careful there. All right, so our best hero has the healing ability. So you're going to need to go where our damaged units are, which I assume means with our ruler. I don't know if we're going to bring any astral serpents. We probably will have to, but I'm going to try to minimize them.
Dangerous to use that.
Let's see how many tools we actually have here. I think this looks good. There's more inquisitors of various ranks. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need a little bit of frontline for sure. So any of our astral serpents who are silver are probably coming in. Yeah, they're coming in. And I'm gonna guess that actually we probably do want the extra, well, the extra bulk on the Inquisitor would be nice, but I think we probably do want the extra bulk on this high-ranking Spellbreaker and the extra damage, because this is our support hero. So anyone we give there is going to just be a little bit stronger. Okay, there's a transmuter.
I
so
might
we
be
have
just about ready.
1, 2. Where's my
I think I pulled these guys up appropriately and
other
did my resets as I need.
fairy? Where's the other fairy? Where did that fairy go? Oh, there it is. I was like looking around. All of these units clobbered into like one location is useful, but also I couldn't find my one. I bought like one summer fairy just to replace the one that zombie killed, and I could not find it.
Alright, I think I know where my units want to be.
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing a legendary soother. There's no reason not to.
Wait, don't
The
move
extra
into the
casting
text.
points is
My hex.
actually really sick. A second soother wouldn't even be bad, but I
found 3
think
woodlands in this one province right here.
we actually
So,
might need the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me grab one more, I guess, Inquisitor, and then I think we can rock and roll.
Coolio, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is
it.
good. This is
Finale.
it.
Ah! I'm
Well,
worried.
if it makes you feel any better, this is a risky battle. This is a really, really close fight,
Nice,
according to
nice.
Lei AI.
I love that. That's what I wanted to see for this finale. Cool.
Yeah, like
Now-
look at this this screen that pops up, 4452 to 4300. That's before
that's
either of
awesome.
us have cast a flash freeze, but that's still like that's a really
Well,
close fight.
It should have a meaningful change for, or should have a similar change for both of us. Like honestly.
Oh
flash
wait,
freeze,
wait.
And then I
Don't
heal,
cast
right?
yet. Let me move my guys, and it'll actually be better for you, because you'll be able to get flash freeze on my guys, and I won't be able to heal because I used my order perk already. So it'll be probably advantage you, almost certainly advantage you once
Yeah.
the flash freezes are in effect.
All right, let me target that. And diplomatic bulwark recently changed, and war cannot be declared for 5 turns.
What?
I can't do it in that sector. Can you shuffle
Oh,
back?
oh,
and then-
oh!
and
It's
then-
because
and
it's
then-
it's a vassal of yours.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
just fight in this one. This is also a forest, I think, right?
Can you put
Yeah,
one
this
of
is
your
a
guys in
forest.
the woods land that so when I engage it, that
Yeah.
should hopefully.
That
Or I
should
guess
make
you
it.
might. Yeah, I would engage you probably if I have a big advantage here.
You will have a big advantage here.
Oh,
All of my guys will be frost frozen, and none of yours effectively in terms of damage.
there's some reapers.
There are a couple. There are two.
I'm 1 turn away from getting the death casting thing. I'm just saying now, but I'm not gonna. We've already committed to this. All right, so this is the 250 units gain all HP, and here's and non-heroes get the rank. Okay, here we go. Clicking the button. Wait.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah. No. I was just checking. I was just checking the combat strength between heals. So now I'm down to 3,900. So you're gonna go back up not only to 4,500, but because you're getting an extra rank, you're probably gonna be close to like 4.7 or 4.8, maybe even 5k. So I'm gonna be like an entire k behind you.
Is there anything that's useful that I can spend my remaining? I don't want you to waste Imperium on other things, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not looking around in here. I could take
Yeah.
Shadow Empire. My guys heal extra in enemy territory between
So
turns. It's so good.
Good. All right. I guess my guys are gonna help me here. Yeah, I still think you win this. We'll find out.
I mean, probably you are right that I do have a massive advantage in terms of spell casting, but you do have a massive advantage in terms of unit quality. I have 2 tier 5s, and then everything else is tier 3s except for a soother, and you have what, 5 tier 4s? Like your unit quality is much higher than mine. And so hopefully my research puts me over the top, or at least
Yeah,
getting lucky
those
in
your
finding
heroes.
a progenitor golem.
It's your heroes, man. They're gonna kill me in like 5 turns.
That is my hope, because my units are not going to be doing it.
It's gonna be over channel. I'm calling it.
You've peered into the flames. You've cast divination, and know your future.
I'm gonna press auto combat in 5 turns.
I mean, bro, I would 100% do an auto combat. You know I would.
It's time.
This would be actually probably really bad for me to do an auto combat here, but I would still do it just for reasons.
Because you should.
All right, so now I
Alright,
need
I don't have
to
any excuse
do
to
a
waste
mass
your save, but also
rejuvenation
don't play slow.
here.
Be entertaining. This is the big finale. This is hopefully something people will jump towards.
I think someone
to
will
you.
watch this. I think someone will watch this later.
Alright,
I'll
come
watch
to
this
me.
later at least. I have to heal.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
'cause
heal.
No, no, no.
You
come here.
got yours on the strategic layer. I get mine here.
No, come here.
No. 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 You no.
Do it.
Do it.
Where's all my casting? What do I have? I have this.
Do I even have the movement points for any of those guys to get over there? I don't think so. I think this is where they are. So this is just going to go ahead and be our mass rejuvenation. It's not going to get everybody. But because mass rejuve is something that at least is on a cooldown, and we do have a wand of mass healing here.
Where did that come from?
Do actually.
No.
No, I've my big shooty boy has mass rejuve on it.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna come back online. And actually come into play, because I know how this match could go. Will likely go.
It can go so many ways, but we shall see. We shall see.
Alright, let's see. What are my actual counters / like concerns here?
All right, so let's just bring everyone together to heal first before we try to figure out what our win con is, because our win con involves all of our units, or at least our heroes, not being immediately dead.
The bathhouse likes to be on these guys. I
And
didn't
so
notice it
that,
built that.
I think, is going to be something we're going to aim towards. I'm going to guess that WinSlaya probably does have the
Tier
first
5
turn casting
Reapers,
ability.
which have insta kills, don't they?
Yeah, they have. It's a
Ugh.
percent based off of status resistance. So it is something that is better against, units you flash frozen, and much worse against units with alchemy. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, this should be really chaotic. Because if you
Yeah.
get that on my higher tier units, like that's a big swing.
Yep. There's a lot of like really high variance turns here because of like powerful activated abilities, like the gold golems. If I can't kill them with ranged pieces, like they could easily turn into what we had with the zombie fight, where it was just the gold golem stunning everyone over and over again with gilded.
I have to play them right though. That's part of it. You can't just die in like the first turn. Dudes, no.
They're not supposed to just die on the first turn, but they can. Under non-ideal circumstances.
It may have happened once or twice before.
Yeah. Just a couple of times. Just a couple of times.
Alright. He's buffing. He's doing the circus. It's circus time.
I'm so excited for Corruption. This is just going to be like so good for multiplayer. I don't know if it's going to matter in single player, because like the single player AI doesn't do the same sort of insane buff circus, but like
Yeah.
I cannot imagine a tome that, or a spell that feels like it'll be healthier than the Corrupt Boon. Not because like they're necessarily like a problem to have buff circus, but there's not like a good tempo positive counterplay to it right now.
Yeah.
So it's not as like risky to play it, but if your opponent can just take Tome of Corruption and hose your entire build, then the risk has gone up a lot in comparison to the reward.
Seriously.
Yeah. Wait, is Garacian not joining us for this? I thought that he was gonna watch this.
Aw, somebody add him. Somebody add him.
All right.
It has to happen. Garacian.
Professor, I really like the look of the Eldritch Sovereign. So, like, I think that it is in the space where I suspect it's probably not stronger than the Wizard King, simply because Overchannel is a really powerful ability. But that is only a suspicion. Like, the casting points, the world map casting points that you get out of Eldritch Influence are so unbelievably high that it is difficult for me to think of, like, ways that it won't be good. And then of course it also has access to like dual affinity signature skills at level 4, and so it's going to have like the same amount of affinity as a dragon ruler essentially. And then like the flexibility of having access to a very fast haste ritual, that is really, really strong. They showed off the summoning ones, but I don't think outside of the Mage Banes that the summoning ones are like super duper powerful, and the Mage Bane one is so powerful that it's probably going to get banned in multiplayer. So like I don't really care super much about the summoning line on the Eldritch Sovereign abilities right now, but almost all of the rest of the stuff that we saw was like really, really spicy. And the summoning one might still be useful. It's just that like it's a lot of casting points. No, stop throwing rocks at me. I'm allergic.
This guy entered defense mode warding. I don't think he did he?
Not this turn. My Soother healed.
No, I was talking about my my
Oh,
skull.
your skull. Yeah.
I do stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, I figured that you were just trying to like predate on my greed.
Now, is this a cooldown? It does say cooldown.
I'm hoping that the combination of all of our just like big AoE ranged attacks is enough. But wow, any of these are coming in. So like they might be squishy to melee, but like I don't know if we really know that for sure yet, because the Eldritch Sovereign that they were playing with on stream had what was like a 27 damage, like 27 cosmic damage stab as its knife. This is a level 3 weapon that we currently have, and it's 20 physical damage as its stab. And so like the Eldritch Sovereign is going to have a lot of potential damage available on its equipment at the very beginning of the game in terms of even melee fights with like Cosmic Rebuke and whatnot. And so like they might be squishy in the sense that they might be easy to kill, but I don't think that they're going to be that easy to fight against. I think that their damage output and their abilities are going to be high enough that they're going to be very stressful. They might be glassy, but I think the abilities are going to be enough to keep itself alive. Yeah, you can't take more armor, but that's okay. Like, there's plenty of other equipment slots. Like, the equipment slots actually for Eldritch Sovereign are less restricted than the equipment slots on Dragon Rulers. Dragon Ruler loses everything like beneath the weapon on like the arc. Where is let's see Hero Walker. We can talk this through in the stream. So like, the Dragon Ruler loses all of this, but the Eldritch Sovereign I'm pretty sure just loses these two, which does leave the torso and the face slot and the ring slot, and you get like a lot of defensive scaling out of those three things. Like it is useful to always have boots because boots can pick up things like slip away, but I think that generically in terms of keeping the Eldritch Sovereign alive, you have most of the tools that you need in order to accomplish that. It's just a question of like how badly do you miss warfare, because that is I think the biggest consequence. It's not that you're missing out on like a little bit of scalability in terms of your equipments. It's that warfare, the warfare branch, especially if you're playing with unlimited killing momentum, is just like crazy good. Like hopefully we can show that off with this hero here. Like they still have most of their item slots, but because of the way that this hero is going to work here with killing momentum, I'm expecting that we're going to be able to kill like one or two units from WinSlaya almost every single turn with that one hero. And you can kind of accomplish that with an Eldritch Sovereign if you take the killing momentum ring, because you can make that in the item forge, but then you have to sacrifice the status immunity ring, and generally speaking that is the correct way for you to, like, you know, if you're playing hyper competitive optimally, it is correct to build status immunity rings. I mostly don't do it because I don't think it's fun, but it is the most powerful thing that you can do in terms of ring slots. And so then, like, you know, you're basically just playing a ruler without killing momentum. That's a meaningful sacrifice. I don't really care if they can't equip boots. Like that's a downside, but you play Naga Transformation anyway, so we've demonstrated that there are ways to emotionally get around not having boots, but not having killing momentum is pretty scary. So what are we seeing on these 170 HP rock giants? 170 HP rock giants. right, so WinSlaya, these
Mm.
rock giants you recruited through Rally, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you recruited them in your capital, and they still got the bathhouse XP bonus. I wonder
guess.
if that's a bug or not. Like, if it's not, that's actually really cool. I don't know how often I'm gonna be building like a bathhouse early game, but like that's very useful if that is a tool available for like high tier rallies.
Yeah.
If they can actually keep up on EXP, then that would be really sick.
I agree. I think we're pretty much done here on my side.
Okay.
I bet you kill something here. Please don't.
It's my hope. I am really crossing fingers for it.
All right.
Actually, I don't think I can this turn.
Good.
Yeah, I think I actually have to heal one more turn before I can try to engage. Some of my spellbreakers were just like way too low in terms of HP.
All right. Hopefully that wasn't that long of a turn. How did it feel?
But that one was fast. No, that was very fast. That was great. I mean, that one was also not very complicated. Same with mine. Like right now we're just like wandering around and glaring at each other. Turns will get longer when we get closer.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's sort of inevitable. Okay, so let's see where his... Alright, so his wolf can engage on this astral serpent. I'm actually okay with that. I don't care about this astral serpent, so we're just going to go ahead and lock that here. Is there anyone around who can easily break? No. No. So we're going to just hold that as like a potential front point for us. Sort of like go. We're going to start moving all of our pieces around to try to get closer to fight. I don't know how many tools WinSlaya has in terms of AoE exploitation, which is the big thing that I generally worry about whenever it comes to moving guys around, but he only has like one big battle mage in the Awakener. Oh, you guys are streaming it tomorrow? That's really cool. Maybe we'll stop by. Like I'm doing a short patch notes stream that I'm hoping to get done by like maybe 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then just like see who comes out of the woodwork to stream it, and then wander around and like hang out with people. So I might drop by, but WinSlaya I think is also streaming, so I'm probably gonna be hanging out in his channel a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll just go ahead and use this heal here. I'm not thrilled with using it without a stun to clear, but this thing at least has a cooldown, so we're not wasting the blooming life indefinitely.
Is it that this thing's full action does?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The Reaper is going to move here to flank. No, the Reaper actually probably should stay near the... Oh, he can't move back because it's... This is a steam vent. It's a steam vent, but it's one that doesn't actually affect the Reaper in question, but it still can't move back because it's hypothetically a terrain piece. Annoying. But I knew better than that.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I remember why. Because I didn't have any better items. I'm so under-equipped.
I mean, I think relatively speaking, we're really not that far off because I didn't bring zombie stuff. I think you were right that would have been pretty dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we can do about lining up here. Ooh, do we want that to be the Inquisitor spot, or do we want that to be an Astral Serpent spot? Yeah, Astral Serpent is... 100% of these Astral Serpents exist solely to die. And die they shall. Oh, I just realized that it's randomly good for us that WinSlaya wanted to fight in a forest, because we've been herbivores this entire game, and it oftentimes has not come up in manual combats, but this time This time, I think it's going to be good. Yeah. Yeah, this time it'll be fine. Okay, so where can we position
World's worst possibility.
our Soother? I want to make sure that wherever our Soother is, that it's going to be able to defense mode and give just like 1 billion resistance to people. Because the legend rank on that Soother is actually really good in terms of scaling here. One of our single most important pieces when it comes to scaling our units up in survivability. Can you fly back? Yeah, you can just stand next to that, that's fine. Is this a good place for us to go ahead and summon our first progenitor golem? Does WinSlaya have any magic origin units here? I don't think that any of these guys are going to have the tag, because I think all the rallied units, unless they change the magic origin rallies, yeah, I don't think they're going to get them. Scalds, nope, and gold golems, nope. Yeah, all right. Then it is time. But we're not gonna over channel immediately. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna save the over channel, because one thing that I think we definitely were missing out on the WinSlaya fight was.
We got 3 stacks of regen. It's 18 HP. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. No, don't do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna double this turn, because I wanna see if it's better for me to try to save the abilities for later on. Maybe not. But
Dude,
I'm gonna
win you the fight.
I'm hoping.
So
that is my hope.
That's
That is
so
my hope.
good. You just tear up all my stuff whenever you feel like it.
I mean, it means that you do have to attack me, sort of. But given that you are the the attacker in this fight anyway, you probably do want to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm hoping that the vegetarian, like that our herbivore ability can actually keep some really important units alive here in this fight. But I think our win con is probably going to just be our heroes and access to the progenitor golems. Although we do have a lot of battle mages, that is going to be really, really scary for WinSlaya as he makes an approach. If he doesn't do anything to walk in,
3 in front of you.
It's gonna get blasted with this stuff. So right now he's looking at running in and using a big enfeebling howl. That is scary, and it is gonna do a lot of damage because this enfeebling howl scales up really quickly. Yeah, robot chicken is crazy. The fact that we're gonna also probably be able to get 3 or 4 into this combat is probably gonna be pretty busted too. Because I think our next turn is probably gonna begin with us like clumping units. And then using probably Inspiring Chant again, and then immediately using Overchannel on turn 3 for another Progenitor Golem. That sounds correct. And then we probably want to Weaver and then hold the last Overchannel for later on in the fight. Because I really do feel like we wanted it later on. Okay, so he's using Infectious Insanity on our Spellbreaker. That's dangerous because there are multiple AoEs, and so he can definitely do some pretty spooky stuff there. If he does do that and the Infectious Insanity spreads, then fortunately we do have Purifying Flame as a backup, and so we can clear the Infectious Insanity pretty quickly that way. But we do have to keep in mind that all of our battle mages, all of them, are much more dangerous tools when it comes to AoE abilities and Infectious Insanity. So I'm guessing that WinSlaya is thinking that he's gonna just like stand back and chuck Infectious Insanity, but I suspect we have enough tools on survivability that unless we get really owned, even a Star Purge just like is not gonna dominate us. This is probably the most annoying, but unless it makes all of our units go insane and then suicide onto WinSlaya's army think it's okay. If these guys, all of them go insane, then we actually probably are just going to double Progenitor Golem. Because if all of them are insane and they move all over the place and we can't AoE debuff clear them, then like going one at a time is just not good value. It's much better to just kill stuff while you can.
And then we'll push on this side.
Okay. So it looks like WinSlaya is probably getting together, I'm guessing, to attack here.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
What is he gonna do?
Go around, maybe? Yeah, I could go around.
Oh man, I have 1338 mana. I cannot believe how lame that is. Why would I do this to myself?
Yeah. We'll go here.
Ooh. All right, so he's coming in with the Rock Giants. I honestly do not know what this Earthquake Smash does. I need to read this. Enemy deals enemies with 1 hex sustain 30% of damage. Okay, all right. So this is probably one of the like splash damage attacks that is not being touched in the update. At least I assume it's not being touched in the update. Yeah, and that's just the generic heavy charge strike. So what do we have for good Rock Giant answers? These are not multiple models, so there's nothing there. Insanity Cleanse is, yeah, Insanity is cleansable. I don't know about Mind Control and Domination, because those might have different tags associated with them, but Insanity absolutely is. And so you can remove it with any debuff as long as you don't kill all of your own friends. As long as this doesn't go Spellbreaker uses onto this and then turns all of these guys insane who then immediately do this. Like, given that we are under Flash Freeze, there is a non-zero chance of that becoming a big issue. But I don't think that we really had a solution other than what we're currently doing now. I was hoping that we would have like meaningfully more Reapers for this fight, because these are of course control loss immune. Any sort of mythic unit these days have control loss immunity, and so that is a way to get around Infectious Insanity. But because of how many units we lost in the zombie fight, and the fact that we lost our ruler in the zombie fight, we only managed to get 2 of them onto this field, and we lost the Gold Golem and the Reaper. We lost so many things fighting zombie. Oh my god. Zombie, why did you do this to me? Yeah. Okay, so he's just gonna buff up and then probably just go in with these guys. Because WinSlaya does have actually some of his own status immunity options. Both Golden Golems right now are not just control loss immune, but purely status effect immune. This is being changed in the new patch. They're being reworked a little bit. Gold Golems are going to get charge resistance, the way that, you know, these sort of things polearm units are kind of supposed to, but they're losing that. Yeah, I really hope that we get maybe like a Tome of Giants, or like, I don't know, maybe more ways to get like access to different types of rally units, because like right now they're only in one Ancient Wonder. If an Ancient Wonder could give you like a random selection of different units, I think that could be fair and fun, depending on if there was a way to scale it up. Like, I wouldn't hate getting a Rock Giant out of the building that gave you a Brewer Ogre, or like the Butcher Ogre, whatever that one is, like 30 turns after you conquer it or something like that, right? Like, that wouldn't be broken. Probably wouldn't matter at that point, but it definitely wouldn't be broken. And I think you're right. Just more unit diversity is more fun. If you haven't watched any of our skirmishes, Professor, then I think you'd get a lot out of it, because there's a lot of really interesting options when it comes to like unit diversity and rules to encourage them. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that, although of course we are like still trying to hammer out the fine details on what actually needs to be banned or whatnot, but like I think we do a pretty good job of trying to encourage not unit spam, like not 15 of the same thing. WinSlaya has a level 6, 7, 7, and 6, so yeah, we do have a pretty big advantage on casting and on heroes. The real question here is just how screwed are we by this infectious insanity? Where is he looking to engage? It looks like he's looking to engage here. Yeah, it looks like he's looking to engage here. And this is dangerous. Yeah, they are low tier fights. You can change them though. Like we play on a very specific selection of units, but you can change those units very easily by just choosing different coins, and then you can play with rock giants if you want to. Rock giants actually are available because they are in the menagerie. No one has been brave enough to bring them, but there was definitely one fight where I felt like I probably should have. All right, so now the question is, can we kill any of these units with our big killing momentum guy? Because if we can line up enough damage to kill some guys, then that is actually higher priority than removing infectious insanity here. Because I think if we just try to manage our own back line and ignore all of these units, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Who is inside? All right, so there's already one that's inside range. You are currently on Fortune 3, but not on Strengthen. You're currently at high. Is everybody on high morale now? Except for our undead guys? I think everybody's on high morale except for the undead guys, right? Yeah. But not Strengthen. Not Strengthen 5. Okay, so yes, we do need to cast the Zeal spell one more time, and then probably... Oh, thank you, Eileen. Yeah, the lack of turn timer is a problem for people. Yes, I imagine that is true. It's the way. It's the way.
So have you summon your elemental this turn, I think.
The tier 5 monster? Oh, you mean the one from the Umbral things?
So close.
I do apologize, everybody. Eileen just dropped off a burger for lunch, so I'm currently munching down.
Damage are you gonna do? 16.
Okay, so 7, 8, 7.
Oh right, this guy can probably hit him there.
Yeah, if we can kill one of the gold golems, then I think that is probably worth
This
doing.
works out for me. Walker, I'm scared.
That's the spirit?
Spirit damage. That's a
Haha!
Ah. Oh no, I do need to work from here, don't I?
Well, we could potentially just get the magma spirit. Or 1, 2,
No, I
3,
think I
4.
can't do any
So
more
if we were standing here, we could
this turn.
try to immediately kill that summon. It is just a summon, but it's
Of course
3
we'll take
turns
a
and it
second
hasn't
to
really
just triple
done
check
anything
that, you know?
yet. Yeah.
Wait, I get to
Oh.
free heal this. Oh, there we go. There's
Oh!
something. There it is. That's fine. That was actually worth doing. You can free action heal you too.
Oh, Karag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. It is a giant. Yeah, the Karag is disgusting. Yeah, that thing is really terrifying, and we did get to, like, you can play with that more consistently. If Professor Pone, if you and Turin want to play out with, like, really weird higher tier things fast but not on skirmish, then you should check out Endag's mod. Endag made he's like one of the best players in the game, has made a mod that they play with on the Dread Reaper server, which makes availability of resources just much higher, and so the game is a lot faster, and so you get access to things like Karags in a very reasonable time frame.
Face this way.
Yeah, like where these units face is crazy. Especially in auto resolve though, because like they'll people will like wander around and then turn away from the enemy army to use the heal ability.
This is gonna hurt. Did I get it?
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 spreads, 5 spreads.
Is it enough?
I mean, maybe. It looks pretty good.
That was 100% chance.
Oh, but it also spread to you, because this is old school Infectious Insanity, so...
No, I'm not going to be in control of my units now.
We wanted an auto-resolve finale. We're gonna get it.
We did it.
We did it!
Oh no.
Okay.
Yay, you get half of your. Oh shoot! You get to still use your hero. That was one of the ones I really wanted to get insane.
Yeah, I imagine.
No.
All right, so only 2 of your dudes got insaned. Is that correct?
There's a good chance they will pick my own units here. No.
That's my hope.
No.
Wait a second. Oh, it's range 3. Why isn't Control Z working for this?
What's Control Z do again?
That should undo your movement. This thing didn't move.
Water?
No, it's an ethereal floating. It was.
It says wet for.
Oh,
I think you
all right.
wet
Yeah,
to him.
it applied a wet tag. It's so stupid.
Be careful. Yeah, there's a few of them.
It's so dumb.
Yes, it's so dumb.
It's so dumb. Like, I don't know who that is for. Nobody likes that.
Guys,
If it's something that you can easily undo without actually affecting the board, then I don't see why you can't do that. All right.
It's gonna kill itself.
So let's see. Instead, what can we do? I guess we could just blast this guy.
No. No. Don't kill him.
I mean, I don't hate that as an option.
Yeah, it is. It's logical. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, I think that's probably my best shot. If I can deny you access to this stupid magma spirit, that's my goal.
Yeah, it's a dice roll. It looks like that you're probably taking here, but I think I'd probably take it too. This is gonna come down to a bunch of random dice rolls, which I love. That's
it's gonna be really insane.
Exactly what I want on the finale. Like, come on, let's do it.
The magma spirit? Yeah, but I'm okay just like doing some pre-damage or even like flipping it.
I always forget these little
Status loss immunity? Yeah.
Change.
Yeah, status and control loss immune are both immune to infectious insanity, just full stop.
Cool.
So all of your mythics are immune to it. But
That's
similarly, all of mine are.
Wait. No, they're not.
Oh, yeah.
White Wolf is mythic, isn't he?
No. Mythic has the stars on it, bro.
Fighter, you're right.
He's a fighter.
Well, I have some tier 4s that are not
Yeah.
mythic, so yeah. Curse me. Don't attack your friends. Don't do it.
This could be incorrect to use Blinding Gale here instead of the dragon, the firebomb, because firebomb is at least like something that is inside of ZOC, and so it's more dangerous to leave that available to the AI. But I think the extra damage on Blinding Gale is crucial here, and I don't think you can get in range. So I think it is going to be.
Lose actions on because of that.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
It was worth it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Damn.
Yeah, 8. Yep.
Yeah, that's got to be worth it. Unless
Yeah,
this
that's
goes
gotta be worth it.
really poorly on the infectious insanity on my turn here, I don't know. I don't know. That seems like a lot of units to deny.
It's a lot of turns. It's a lot of actions and a lot of inefficiencies. It's pretty rough. What I wouldn't do for access to
I mean, we'll see. I'm
alchemy,
probably about to be like, yeah, that wasn't worth it.
I would not do for access to alchemy.
We will see.
Indeed. So we could also just try to like seal off some of WinSlaya's gold golems. That's another option here. Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll go here.
Not that way. Do it another way.
37 or 79. A 79% chance of sealing away a rock golem or rock giant sounds pretty good. Yeah. Oh my god, you resisted at a 79.
Oh yeah, let's go, let's go.
All skill.
Let's go. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Only a 40% and a 19% on that. Oh my god, nothing. There's nothing there for you, Reaper. I guess we could potentially kill the Ancestral Warden, though. 44%. So if we just do any status effect, or status resistance dropping there with... Do we have anything that can actually do that?
Yeah, roll them dice.
I don't know if we have anything that can do that.
It's like Gen Con or Origin Game Fair. I don't know the Origins Game Fair. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Me, at least. Do you know that one?
No?
Don't take away my fortune. So rude.
There's also a Visions of Woe potentially for right over here. Yeah, that's right. WinSlaya's deck, or Grandpa's deck, does have no bad cards. That is 100% true. I think here the Transmuter does need to position itself to just use the stun effect, the petrifying on whoever is around out here. And now we have to figure out a way for our Killing Momentum hero to kill something, because if you can't kill anything, you don't really get value out of Killing Momentum. Yeah, I guess. Alright, the Astral Serpents don't really do anything, so there's no reason not to just, like, blink them in. They're here just to die. And apparently to spread infectious insanity around. You good? I'm just complaining about my Astral Serpents to my chat.
Good.
Yeah. You're not really missing anything.
I wouldn't know what's wrong with them.
they're there to die and take damage.
Good, good.
Okay, alright. This is a good start here. So hopefully what we can do is we can do enough damage that this guy can come up and kill the summon, which is not like the most important thing, but you know, if you can kill a summon, then your opponent doesn't get to do the big spurt action annoying nonsense thing. And we might even be able to do a little extra damage to this rock giant, because we will be hopefully getting a Killing Momentum and then blinking back. So yeah, we can do this. No, we can't do that. We have to do this, right?
Don't do it. Don't, no. You're gonna miss.
I don't think so.
So rude.
I don't think it's possible.
So rude. So rude. That unit needs to die. This is why I'm gonna lose, like that right there.
That is my sincere hope. Yes, that this is a lot of eggs in one basket, unfortunately. Okay, so 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're standing here, we should be able to still shoot at that guy. So we're going to go ahead and blink to here. 2, 3. Oh no, can we get it if we blink to here? Because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can. We can if we blink to here.
Oh, that's so
Cool.
rude. I was gonna shoot him.
I know you were. I know you were.
What is this damage? This is nonsense.
It's a 59% chance to stun. It's not nearly the luck we're looking at. But, ooh,
Wow.
yeah, got it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Justice.
We are Flash Frozen.
Yeah, every status effect is going to be pretty high. So can we actually kill that giant with our Giant's Bane that we've had just, like, hanging around as a big giant Bane weapon for the entire game doing nothing?
Wow.
Maybe?
Hit chances are garbage. No, why are you critting? That's not allowed.
Thank you.
So rude.
Alright, so no, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to kill with the Finger of Death combo. But I'm willing to go shoot for it, because if it just does like a bazillion damage,
Seriously?
yes. I mean, it was at least 40%, but that was definitely fishing.
You're so lucky. Wow. Alright, I lose this just because of heroes. I mean, if I win, I will be thoroughly impressed at my skills, but these heroes are nonsense. Such nonsense.
The heroes are really good, but like I don't think it's out for you, man, because you got Infectious Insanity, so like it really is like.
How does it
It's-
decided to go? Like,
There's a
my
lot of
units attack
RNG.
here.
There's a lot of RNG.
Oh, these pole arms, if they attack my pole arms, I'm done.
Yeah, like your Ancestral Warden could leap forward, hit my guys, and give my guys Infectious Insanity. Could
on.
also do the exact same thing to you. So
come
we will
on.
see.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. I can't believe I put on a unit that's got an AoE. It put it on a unit of mine that has an AoE. So rude.
There's justice. Hopefully there's justice in this world.
I can't watch.
Do it, Infectious
Augur,
Insanity.
I can't
Fix this. Fix this problem.
No! Wait, that guy's got infectious insanity too? No!
No, use your AoEs. Come on, man.
God damn it! Damn it!
No, not that way.
Yes, that way. Oh,
No!
You scared me so much.
No.
Wait. Where's he going? Where's he going? No. Wait. Okay, that guy can't be insane.
Can't be insane.
What a turn.
So you lost 4 actions and I lost 8. I think that's definitely worth it for you, especially because you're almost certainly going to be able to kill at least one hero this turn.
Yeah, I really hope so.
And just like a bunch of my my units are just like in entirely bizarre random positions all over the field. And so I would not be surprised if you can pick other things off too.
Alright, this guy can get 2 flanks, that's pretty solid.
I do want to use the Weaver to reset over channel, but I think it's more important for us to just go ahead and kill this Gold Golem at range if we can.
Yeah, summon elemental.
And the
That's a dice roll
Temperance
there.
is pretty, that's a
Which one
pretty
do I
good amount of
get?
damage. Wish it was full accuracy, but beggars can't be choosers. And I do kind of feel like a beggar in this fight.
Actions.
Wait a second, why are you not
think I
letting me
have
click on the other progenitor
match
golem? I know it's the same unit, but let me click on it. No, not that one. This one. It won't let me click on my own units when it's not my
See
turn.
what targets I can get
That's
here.
not right. Yeah, sprint functions for everybody. Bring that back from Planetfall for sure. Well, so Professor Pone, like, you gotta look forward to this, but it looks like Tome of Mayhem is actually going to be really, really strong on the new patch. It is almost certainly going to be something where you're going to want to utilize it primarily for rush strategies, but fortunately they can be rush strategies that like go and top off at something like Flash Freeze, and that's a very powerful support for what you're doing.
There.
But because like all of the power has been shifted pretty dramatically, moving away from just higher tier units to higher rank units, people are probably going to be using more lower tier units, at least initially, because there's just a good economic incentive to use them. And Infectious Insanity and Misfortune are incredibly rude effects whenever it comes to fighting people like that. Like Mayhem is pretty good at very particular fights. Like it's not too bad in manuals, but it's not great at clearing the map in terms of autos. But like now, because of the rework to Infectious Insanity, yes, it's going down to a 50% chance, but no, I do not think that matters. Because I think the outcome is going to be that Infectious Insanity allows people to solo stacks.
I think.
Because everybody's going to prioritize attacking their own friends now, rather than what we see here where they're just kind of literally insane going everywhere. So Infectious Insanity is going to be much stronger on the new patch, and generic status resistance across the board, if people are using more low-tier units, should be a lot lower.
Pretty good opportunity to try and kill your guys off here.
Or are you using your Primal Wolf spell?
Mm-hmm.
Did you find a line?
I found a opportunity to make him annoying at least.
Dope.
I should get my strength in here for attacking. But I wouldn't get this with another unit if I can. 24 means...
Why are you not letting me click on this?
Get your
I know this is a progenitor golem. Please let me click on something else. I am in this game.
Not my favorite.
I want to be able to see where my transmuters. Well, I guess we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch. The transmuters might be dead. That remains possible.
There.
And because we borked the movement on our Reaper last turn, we do still have the Finger of Death available there, so we might be able to finger the wolf down. That could be bad for WinSlaya. Like this one. And I'm guessing that this progenitor golem is going to be able to do out of range.
I would like to.
He's right in front of you. What do you mean out of range? Oh, this is this one still. God, it's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy, Walker. Oh, but there's a 45% chance to hit that gold golem. I will take 45% shots of the progenitor golem straight into this gold golem like all day long, because if we can hit just grazes on this and do just a couple of extra damage with that and this, assuming that both of those, so yeah, Finger of Death on Reapers, specifically on Reapers, is usable from inside zone of control. The Finger of Death ability that you get from the like true death magic, I don't think is usable in zone of control except on battle mages that have the melee mage ability, but Reapers themselves, Finger of Death is zone of control, no problem. It's one of the things that makes them good.
Plus 11. 12 plus 11. Wait, can I stand here?
The one downside potentially to trying to use Finger of Death on a White Wolf. Oh, it's letting me click on other units again. Okay, good. Is that the White Wolf has 4 frost resistance, and the damage that comes from Finger of Death is frost damage. But at least ignores resistance, but it won't ignore specific type resistance like this is. That damage will actually come in.
Did that not give me aw, dude, what? I thought that was gonna spawn me a unit for sure. Come on. What?
We're using infection, like an infectious weapon, to try to kill a decaying zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Units killed with this weapon transformed to decaying zombie until the end of the battle, but it was a decaying zombie, I guess.
Yeah.
Killed with that.
Yeah. Decaying zombies, you can't spawn from decaying zombies. That's the one weird thing. Doctors hate this one weird glitch.
I sure do.
I sure do. So the plan with the graze on the golem is that I want to get this thing just down enough that we can do a killing momentum shot here, because we do have options to create like a pseudo dragoon here, where this guy moves forward, does a shot, get a killing momentum, and then jumps back, because with that we also have a jump on 2-turn cooldown, and then we have blank. So we can do that like almost every single turn, where you move forward, shoot something, kill it, jump away, shoot at something else, and rinse repeat. And that's basically the plan here for this big pistol boy. Just move around this backline dealing damage, and if we can kill the golden golem and flip it into a decaying zombie, that'll be a pretty big tempo swing for us, because we've already suffered some pretty bad tempo swings. So we're gonna need some positive ones to balance things out for us.
That's not good.
Wait a second, where's my... Did I really only bring one Inquisitor to this fight? No, I did. I brought 2. Good. I think just having a couple of those around for... yeah, I did it. The Astral Serpents, I'm still not like 100% sold on, but their ability to move around the battlefield and apply damage, and more importantly, just like annoying zone of control, is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I hear you on that.
Yeah, they're narrow, but I think they're fun. Yeah, that's our battle strategy here. Is I think it's mostly going to be try to kill as many of his units as we can. So we get death magic casting back, because we're gonna need as many casting points as we can. And then once we've handled all of his tier 4 and tier 5 units, I think the rest of his army is gonna not be in good enough shape to win, but that's gonna depend on us keeping some of these big pieces alive. Like if we lose the 14 and the 15 while clearing his good units, then we actually might not be able to get past his heroes. But as long as we can keep those guys in the fight, then I think we can grind him out. I think robot chickens and high tier units, or higher tier heroes, will overcome higher tier units. Is my hope. It's my hope. We will see how this infectious insanity works for WinSlaya over here. This genuinely might be correct for more of these units to just kind of like walk away, because now all of his guys in this corner are insane and gonna start killing each other and their friends, except for the heroes, I guess. Do they have a debuff clear here? He has no restore on that one. No restore on that one.
That much.
So yeah. This flank of his is pretty stranded right now because of insanity.
All right, this guy. God, you giving me tough choices here.
You're not giving me any. I don't have any actions because they're all AI.
Good.
Yes, justice. Also, you're gonna kill this winter fairy has been with me since like turn 6.
Oh, good.
Like,
good.
This is really Brittany. All the other ones were just pretending to be Brittany. This one's really Brittany.
Alright, this guy should just kill and then bring this guy further forward, I think. Oh god. Yeah, that guy's super dead. Why did I put him there?
Ooh. WinSlaya got up to a spurt of action. Wait a second.
Just,
didn't we take a spur to action?
Let's get this kill.
Am I crazy? I thought we put spur to action on somebody.
Are you kidding me? 1 HP. What? No, 2 HP.
Whoops.
Fine. Fine. This is fine.
This is the way.
Unison 2 hex radius take damage. Alright.
Okay, so he's gonna finish off with his immobilizing here. Okay, so now 49% on the Finger of Death. Okay, that's 100% worth taking a shot at.
Here.
And the Progenitor Golem is about to die in one more turn, so there's not really a reason to use the seal. The seal is, I think, cute as like an emergency, like in case of emergency break glass, but I honestly have been much more impressed with just the magical upheaval and the breach bolt abilities. I feel like this probably is more useful in like a very, very particular fight against somebody who only has a couple of really good units and then absolutely nothing else. But even here, where most of WinSlaya's strength is concentrated in his units, I still don't think I actually want to use it. I did try it against Zombie, and I just feel like we get more value using these things to inflict dead than to inflict sealed. The damage, it's so good. Make damage.
Where are your infected guys? I'm having trouble seeing that tag. 2 in the back
So
here,
it should be the like triple spiraling things. Yeah, it's Astral Serpent in the back and Spellbreaker in the back, and then hero in like the level 9 hero in the front, and then the other Spellbreaker in the back.
Got it. Alright, so this guy can do stuff from here. Does this under do anything?
So there is another option here for.
Will make it so you're easier to do damage too, but
No, Guild is just pure stun, but you do get gold at the end of the combat. But it's still a stun, so like, can't complain about it.
yeah.
No!
Whoa, what a crit! Oh my!
Oh my god!
Hello.
Libria, I think, is not so important that we have to resurrect her right away.
Yeah.
But it is important to keep in mind that is. Oh, now. Oh,
Can you do what I
now.
that hex, which is
Now we might be able to just
reset that
burn
back.
down this gold golem. Because now we have a progenitor golem and a progenitor golem. Okay, let's see if he kills all of our guys. If he just kills everybody, then this fight is gonna be over pretty quickly. Jeez.
Whoa, double crit.
Oh my god. I'm gonna tell you, WinSlaya, if you win this fight based off of units very easily, after I could have gotten equipment off of zombie stuff, after you got equipment off of all of Badok's and Garacian stuff, I'm gonna consider you a poor sport.
Is that how it works?
That is how it works, because you used it and then
earned it.
explicitly
I
told
earned
me not to. I lost more things in those fights than you did. I earned those items more than you did. I fought much harder fighter. I fought much harder fights than you did.
I got into the fights. I didn't just dance around, but I know what you're saying.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I was in that zone fighting against free
Whoa.
cities the entire time.
I don't know. I don't consider it pet sport, but I see how this combat's going. I got really lucky with that infectious.
You got
insanity.
lucky with the
That could have
infectious
been
insanity,
so
but
bad.
but
That
like
could have been so bad for me.
the fact that you took all of the items from the people that you fought against and I didn't get any is very stupid.
Items, except for Gar had items.
Gar had items. Gar had
Gar
items.
had a few items, but I don't think they were.
It
that
is
much
true
use.
that
Look at my
zombies'
hero's
items are just like.
Look at my hero's equipment.
I mean,
zombies' hero's equipment.
zombies-
Is at
the
least
problem
4 times
is-
better than what I had.
Yeah, the problem is that like I don't know if there was a fair way for me to even get it because zombies' equipment was much better than mine too.
Yeah.
And so like, I don't know. I don't know if there was a fair way to deal with that, but I feel like we need to have that conversation next time and not just like, if we put heroes on go-to owner, then I think that we should probably follow that rule even after somebody dies, so that way you're not.
Well, you
just...
didn't defeat him. You didn't defeat him. We can talk about this more later, but you didn't
Yeah.
defeat him. You only beat him in battle. I defeated the players I beat.
I mean, sort of, except that both of them
no.
surrendered with like 14 units left after they just didn't want to keep fighting you.
I sieged down the capital and I took it to the point where
That's
they
true.
couldn't
That's true.
stop me, and they decided it would take time, only time. That was only time. You
Yeah.
hadn't sieged down zombie, and I think there was no condition where you would and just sit back. So
No,
obviously
I mean-
we sped this up, but this
Yeah,
is a
we
good
sped this up.
finale. This is a good
This is
finale.
gonna
You
be a
got-
big
you
fight,
got
but
insane stuff.
I mean, hopefully it'll be a good finale. I don't know.
I think this is good. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's because he's winning. But no, I'm trying not to be biased here. And I think that, like you saw with the numbers, it was actually fairly close.
It was close before we cast spells and used abilities, but then afterwards you were up by like, what was it, over 1,000? after you clicked the order thing. You were probably at like 5, and I was at 3.9.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah.
If I go here, you're just gonna melee my guy. Shh. Fine.
So we're berserked, so our hero is not going to have an option to
I don't
not
think I have a ranged attack left. Well,
to
this guy does
use the
actually.
Weaver. So actually, it would have been great to use it last turn because I think we are about to have our last cast here. So I guess it has to be another Progenitor Golem, because those are the things that are doing the most work for us. And then hopefully we can keep this guy alive.
Oh wait, that's not gonna kill. If I get it here, is that gonna count as a flank? Perhaps? You're not gilded, are you? Or are you? Let me check your tags.
Gilded is impossible to miss. They turn bright gold.
Yeah, sometimes I've seen visual glitches, so you're telling me your hero's not gilded, it looks like.
No.
Got action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
The ruler is in Berserk Steadfast right now. But the hero is not gilded. No.
Alright, got it. It's counting as a flank, right? Okay, so it already was a flank. So if I crit here, he's oh, he can't die because he's, that's what you're saying. Got it, I see it now.
Yeah, it's Berserk Steadfast.
Cool. I don't know if there's anyone who's gilded, but it would tell me if they were. And no, probably not. Alright, let's just do this turn over here. Can I really not get a flanking position? That guy
Yeah,
like
WinSlaya's
defense mode
like.
or something? Oh, I just
I mean, probably.
No.
A lot of these units are going to be in weird positions and formations because of defense mode and insanity and stuff like that.
Alright, so you're just gonna take a bunch of damage next turn.
Okay, so can we kill the Ancestral Warden and the Gold Golem and turn them both into zombies with Estraladar? Because that, I think, is kind of our only win con. If we can't immediately clear, like, these guys, then I think we actually are going to die here.
Alright, you get to be defense mode, because I think that's what these guys are specialized in. If I remember correctly.
Let's see.
Give you this little heal, maybe. Is that physical? Okay. No. Let's give.
So we
that.
do have this guy also as potentially blink for... Oh, wait. Oh, that's his... Right, it's a spider egg. And we have provokes.
No, you're not going to attack him. He
I don't think we need a provoke option. I think we just need damage.
There, you're gilded. Alright, that should be you now. I still think you can win with your spells, is because your hero's not dead. I
get one more spell. I get one more spell in this combat. I don't think I can win in this fight, but we will see. It's gonna be this turn, I think, or bust. And let's see how it starts. Okay, Infectious Insanity.
On your own units. Oh.
All right.
That's not bad.
That's
actually.
That's okay. At least nope. What?
What did he do there?
It's still technically on Steadfast for some reason.
Oh.
And
Nice.
One of my battle mages did another AoE Infectious Insanity. All right, cool.
Lucky. That was a few actions. But yeah, that hero's in a not so great spot there.
Yeah. Alright, so Bolt of Judgment can do 6... Oh, yeah. This is just much better in terms of value. Yep. 90% stun. Let's hit it. Okay, so now we're outside of zone control.
He was supposed to keep you from actions.
I think it is... Okay, I think it is this. I think we want to try to get the Finger of Death down on the White Wolf. Yeah, I think it does have to be the White Wolf.
That Winter Fury. Surviving
Even
with
though
2
the
HP.
damage is like not the right type, but I do think it is
Good.
the
He's got
right
stuff.
target. Nope.
Yes. Yes.
Well, all right, that's a start. And now we can potentially just stun all 3 of these. Okay, so petrifying resisted on the White Wolf, but both of those smaller units are stunned, so that's good. Yeah, 48 damage on a flanking. I think this is going to be pretty solid. And another Progenitor Golem here. I assume this is still flanking. Yep. Oh, but it's only a 70% chance. Well,
I feel like, honestly, if you just summoned it every turn and sat on the back of the map and used magic upheaval, I don't know how I beat that. I actually think you would.
I don't,
It's
because
just
I
unsportsmanlike.
couldn't. I couldn't, because Infectious Insanity would inevitably, like, move some of my units forward.
That's true, a little bit.
Like, I don't think I could be... I don't think there's a mechanical way for me to do that. Even if it is
I do have
strategically
regen.
optimal.
Yeah. I think, yeah, with my regen, it probably doesn't actually work out that great.
Okay, we're gonna go for it. No! Gilded!
Yes! Gilded! Get him! Do it! Oh, I need to watch my chat. People watching me do things? Hello? It's a little quiet, but that's okay. I don't understand how a zombie gave you those items. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how did the heroes go into your crypt? Why?
I
guess you were the last
don't
person
think
to
we
fight
should use
him.
them, period. Like, I think that in the future, if we're playing on goes to owners, that if you get somebody else's heroes, you just can't use them. Because
Well,
I don't
to be
think...
fair,
I
I'm
think that's
sitting
against
on,
the rules.
Like
like,
2,000
as they're
gold,
written.
2,000 mana, and I wasn't crafting items for the past 20 turns, even though I could have. So I hear what you're saying, but I could have been crafting. And yeah,
I don't think that creates
you're
like
saying.
the sort of good community that we're trying to. I think if they are owners, then they are owners, and I'm happy to respect that. But I think that we should hold everyone to the same standard.
yeah.
Okay, so can we kill with this? Maybe not. 65% accuracy is the biggest problem
It is a
here,
fair
because we
complaint,
do
and I
want to
hear your
do...
point of view, because we didn't say that, you know, players defeated would be different, and
Yeah, like, that just seems
it
like...
is the first one, or
It's-
one of this is the first time this came up, really, because we don't defeat
Yeah.
players much. But it wasn't intentional. I wasn't trying to cheese. I think I got like 1 tier 2 armors that gave me 1 status resistance and 1 resistance, and like maybe something that lets me get experience faster. You know, like it wasn't a lot. Maybe some stats
Yeah.
here and there. But most of them have just been sitting in my arsenal not used. So like, you know, I can show you my arsenal. It's all like tier 1 and tier 2s. I haven't been able to get tier 3 items. Like, you look at my heroes. I've got tier 2 weapons on, I think, at least 2 of them. And the only reason I built a competent army was because you told me about rallied lieges.
Yeah.
Without my rally, this is nothing. This
This
a
is an all
cakewalk
rally
right now.
army, but it does look like it. So this is
Yeah.
a real army, man.
And I got to level them right before, which gave my mythic units not just the +2 from rally, but that one taken to elite medals. Mythic elite medals is defense, resistance, and damage.
Yeah.
Nope. Does he live? There's no way. You did
How
get
are
one
you-
nice lucky dice
how are
roll.
you in-
buddy.
Inside of zone of control. Like this is my
Spider?
pistol guy, my spider guy.
Oh,
Is
it's
your-
because,
is your
uh,
Stormcaller in
the-
defense mode?
No, but they're facing towards the golden golem, which is also facing you just slightly. It's off of its facing by 1, which is considered front, not flanking, and in zone of control. I attacked, but he
Wait, but its front flank is the it's the Reaper, my ruler, and then the empty space, because that's where the swords are.
I'm seeing on my screen the flank is
And it's
the
also
opposite side of
allowing
the golden
well, so like
golem.
it's allowing me to attack you without getting retaliation, which means it has to be inside the flank. But for whatever reason, it's also not allowing
You're
for
inside the gold golem's flank for the single action guy here, but he's not in the flank of the hero. The hero is facing him.
yeah. But the hero's on ranged weapon. They don't normally exert COC
You sure?
unless they're in defense mode. They don't normally. I'm pretty sure about that. That like pure ranged units do not exert COC problems, which is why you can stand next to them and shoot like the way that this guy is. This
its
looks
zone
like
of
a
control
bug,
next to
actually.
adjacent. Well, he does have a melee attack. It's just weird. Yeah, that's not allowing you to do things.
Because that's
it's not like a
not
retaliation.
it's not acting. Yeah, this is definitely wrong because it's supposed to be allowed to shoot from here because it's allowing me to attack both of these guys without retaliation attacks, which means that it's inside of a flanking thing. You can see where the arc is for the gold golem too. This is really
sorry.
annoying. This is super
Yeah.
annoying because I should be able to kill it this turn, but there's some sort of weird bug going on right here.
All right, killing momentum, man. I'm sorry. I think things aren't looking so hot on your end, are they?
No, this is not. This
Can't
is
do
not
that.
going to be a particularly. I don't know, man. Like this is nonsense because this is not where. This is like pretty obviously a bug. This is not where things are supposed to be. Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's an important unit to kill for you.
That is. I have to go for it, but that is really dumb.
Did you get killing momentum there? Oh, you did.
I did get killing
with
momentum
a
there.
spell or something? Wait, how did you do that? I thought you.
No,
did
I
that
just
damage.
I had crit blade,
Ah, there you
so
go.
I just hit it.
okay.
I hit it and then I hit it, but. I should have
makes
been able
sense.
to shoot it and then crit blade, which would have been undeniably a lot more damage.
Shoot the same unit or different units?
Yeah, different units.
Yeah, okay. It's like what?
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Unless I'm missing something here. Nice. Less nice.
Okay, well, we can at least eat our veg. And then on the note of defense mode, I think this is actually an opportunity for us to attempt to keep that hero alive because we don't have the move back actions. I'm assuming that this ruler is now just going to get got pretty badly.
Oh, sweet.
No, stop it! Use infectious insanity on your friends. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh,
I'm gonna
It's
kill like
really
4
just-
units in this fight.
Oh man, this is the best infectious insanity I've ever had.
I see wolves and I'm here to root against them.
You're too late, Garacian. WinSlaya has used Infectious Insanity and like high rolled so many times on targets. Like all of the things that he's insaned on my side have used AoE abilities, and a handful of them have spread insanity to his guys. But he just had another big turn where like his insane dudes just attacked my guys as though they were in berserk mode. So I think WinSlaya is winning this.
I think I missed that part.
Yeah.
This is a cluster F. The units
It
are just
is.
all
There's a
mixed
lot of
around
random
and
jumbled
everything's low
nonsense.
health. That's crazy.
Yep.
Also, WinSlaya, I like your sitting chair with your plants and your window and your,
Oh yeah?
frankly, tiny lamp on your bedside table.
What are you talking about? I'm confused. What's behind me? I got
Who am I
plants.
watching?
Do I have plants behind me?
Are those not plants? They look kind of like plants in the window.
Over this way by the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no plants. It's like a towel or something over there.
Oh, okay.
No, it's our guest room.
Oh, okay. Well, who's that guy back there in the corner?
Ah, it's you. How did you get
Secret
here?
Alliance! I told you we'd get you.
I knew it. Oh, I just blocked off my white wolf. Why?
Yes, I can distract him to losing.
Good.
No,
Thank
that
God.
actually was really annoying. No, no. That guy did do better actions. Well, no, he
Let me
has.
see actually the combat overview.
This is
I'm
fine.
sure
This is
it's
fine.
pretty bad.
Senator Golem? I see.
Like right now it looks pretty similar because, you know, you just like look at all the numbers that are on the board, but this guy is dead. This guy is dead.
Sweet. That just hurts.
The only meaningful, like really important piece that we have left is Astrolodar the Cleaver, and I'm not sure if he's gonna make it through this one or not. Yeah, I started on the Berserker's Rage axe ability thing.
Okay. I could just see him at 0 health, basically.
But,
and I was wondering why he's not dead.
Yep.
Got it.
That is why. At least for now.
Nice.
No! Stop it! I'm
I had
allergic to
something,
dying.
Really, really interesting happened that I thought you guys would find interesting, especially you, WinSlaya.
Mm-hmm.
I used that seismic ability from like the tier 3 or 4 tome that's got an instant death chance on tier 1, 2, or 3 units.
That's
And if
being
it doesn't
reworked.
kill them, it deals like 30 or 40 damage and stuns them.
Okay.
So I used it on an Ancestral Warden, which is a tier 3, but it has slip away because it was that Archdruid lady from that one scenario. That's pretty fun. There's like the 2 druids.
Okay.
So I used it on that tier 3 unit, and it died, slipped away, and then arrived stunned.
Ooh.
And I was like, what? So I think the game doesn't check to see if the death worked. It checks to see if the unit is alive afterwards. Because it
That
got
would make
killed
sense. That would
and
make
then
sense.
also stunned, which it's not supposed to do. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I really got the best of both worlds here. I thought
Huh.
you guys would find that interaction quite interesting.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
That's pretty
crazy.
spooky.
Yeah, I was really happy with that. I was like, not only did I rolled the death, which was, I only had like a 44% chance, which, you know, it's not terrible, but 4 and 9. And then I got the stun too, so it couldn't, you know, I was like, oh, I can just ignore it for a turn if I want to.
That's pretty good. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Probably not intended, but doesn't seem like something probably worth them patching. But I wonder if they even know that
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah, right.
Oh
Maybe
my
not.
god. If this guy was just not
And I checked
insane,
the
then this
log,
would
and
actually
it-
be a
and it-
really
it said,
easy
like, it
mass
died,
heal
and then
and
slipped away, and then
things would
received stun.
actually not be in
And I was like,
bad
double
shape
checking
here,
the
but the fact that
spell
this
and
guy
slip
is
away
insane
everything,
and
I'm
there's
like,
kind of
okay.
nothing we can do about it
that
means that
should
even
be
if
how
we
it
do
worked, but I
somehow
kinda get it.
survive with
It was really
temperance,
cool.
Yeah.
which
No, I get that.
don't
That's
think
a good
is
thing
gonna
to know
happen,
for
but if
sure,
somehow
'cause I
we
don't
do
know how often
survive,
that'll
that
come up,
we're
but, like,
not
you
gonna
know,
have
it might-
Well, yeah.
the
and that's
ability to
probably
even
why,
use it for
yeah,
anything.
It seems like a rare interaction, so that's kind of interesting.
Do we have a resurrection left on any of our heroes?
Oh man.
Not you. Not you.
Oh my gosh,
This
some
is
options here.
the hero who had the resurrection.
Let's have you do.
And of course, we
This-
left our
Breaking our
wand of
this. I
resing.
got some good units out here. Yeah. Been able to build some cool. Fun
Yeah, that's
stuff.
probably it, Anthony.
So what happened
Yeah,
with
Bannerlords and Rally Lieges is just a great strategy, and people just aren't using it enough. It's a really, really good way to get like higher tier units quickly.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
I
quite
think
nice.
it's going to be an important part of the game, especially on the new patch. Like, I can't
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
not wanting to get
I
like at
always
least
like
one free
playing-
city.
Totally.
Rally Lieges. Even if you don't have Banner Lords, it's like you can like.
Yeah,
by
you
late
get
game,
good
you can
value
be
out of
like,
it.
You know what I need is a tier 3 shield unit. I can't build those. I'll take this. It's got a stun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just like.
Yeah,
Thank
this is
you.
stuff. This is a role filler and that's
Right.
and the role fillers that at least come off the press being pretty high HP and stuff.
Yes, and those units can have weird enchantments and stuff that you don't. Well, not enchantments, but like racial transformations.
Yeah.
Sometimes that you don't have, and those can sometimes be useful. Which is quite nice.
Don't know if I need to kill that with that unit, but let's see from here. This guy's in a pretty rough spot.
Frozen. If this was just stunned and somehow survives, then no, there's just no way. WinSlaya is gonna walk back and shoot with Frost Blast, and if it just grazes, it kills because we're at 4 HP. So I have to stop pretending like our ruler is alive and start figuring out what we're gonna do with the other pieces that we have remaining on the board. So the progenitor golem here that's being swarmed in melee can still use magical upheaval because this is outside of ZOC. And then, yep, sure enough, and
Rained in so long.
this is
Wait, why didn't I
My
give you a
yard
zombie?
is down.
because
Fucker.
rulers do not create corpses
Ah.
for any reason whatsoever. So like, I can't resurrect it with my own restoration. You can't get a zombie. When they die, I'm assuming that they just go back to the astral void, right? That's
Yeah, yeah.
flavorful. I
Oh,
think
that
that's
makes
the
sense,
flavor
yeah.
rule.
They can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Can you actually permanently kill a Godeer in any way?
Like in lore or
Maybe
in
you
real
should
life?
Go to the astral void.
Yeah, they get
Maybe
to
you
the
can
astral
kill them
void.
there?
They're kind of
think-
yeah, like
yeah.
a little bit invincible, I believe.
Yeah, they're basically like they're like lichy, but I don't know what keeps them from never dying.
Why am I doing it like this? I thought this guy could get around back, but apparently not. So
We can use
whatever.
double magical upheaval, and hopefully that does enough damage that we can start swinging morale back, because I think morale is going to be a big problem for us on some of these units here, given that all of our heroes are just getting dumpstered.
Stop it!
Why is it stuck on this thing again?
What the heck? What is going on?
Why is it stuck on this one unit? Stop doing this. Stop sticking on one unit. You can do better.
Oh, it's this. Do you guys mind if I talk about my dishwasher while you're streaming a game?
No, go for it. Go for it.
It's tight. I'm actually getting kind of.
Well, anyway, I just found out that the spatula was sticking out of the side and was getting caught. Isn't that interesting?
Fascinating.
So, like, is this your own dishwasher that you bought? Like, are you familiar with the problems of it? I've just like exclusively lived in apartments my entire life, and so you just get used to the issues of what
Okay,
what
you don't have to
you're
call
what
me
you're
out on
doing.
not knowing how to use my own dishwasher. I've had for like
I-
15 years. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
well
yeah.
that's a different yeah, it's a very different experience.
All right, look, I know everyone. Okay, listen, listeners. I know you really want to know more about this dishwasher situation. So essentially, the spatula
Alright,
in the
Martin,
top was sticking
it's your
out the
turn, I think.
side. So when I try to close it, it would get stuck. Isn't that
Oh,
oh,
that's definitely
Anyway,
something. Yeah.
man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to hear more about my dishwasher.
More about Gracian's dishwasher. Oh my god, and now Insanity just kills all of my own units.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see.
I did it. Yeah. No.
How is he able to shoot from there? Like, what is going on with ZOC problems? This is
Wait, you're-
crazy.
That's insane. He used
This is... He used his gun there, and he can't.
Didn't
Like, that's
show
not a legal location to use your gun from.
Alright, Walker, I don't think I truly won this, but it was a good, interesting
It was.
fight
This is
for
a
lot
good
of
fight.
reasons.
This is a good
Yeah,
fight.
this
At least we got to
showcase-
see like, I don't know how many bugs that was. This was crazy.
Oh, I should have summoned instead of kill that with the
I
next
feel like
tries.
next
I could've
time I
had
say,
another
hey
wolf.
guys, we should stop WinSlaya, you'll listen.
No.
Yeah.
Because,
This is like the first time I've ever gone aggro, and it worked, so that's cool. No.
Nobody knew what to do with you, I guess. Except for me. I knew what to do.
I tried. I just got there like 2 turns late, and then just never got better from there.
Yeah, yeah.
You went and
Well,
got a
you were-
golden
you were
wonder
far away.
first. That's what
You
you,
guys
did.
were
You,
actually
you didn't
much
have to
further
go
away
for
than
the
I
gold
thought.
wonder. You could have just attacked Badok and taken
Well,
his
I
capital.
I could have just attacked Badok, but I love Badok. He made the skirmish mod. Why would I attack Badok? I'm not a
You were
monster.
considering that ever? No.
Look, I can. That's not the point. Whether or not I considered attacking Badok is not on trial here. No comment.
No, leave him alone. If I lose from here, that'd be very sad. I can't. Come on, WinSlaya, you got this. Where's the infected units? They could still screw you.
Oh yeah, I mean they're going to. It's just rough times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
They're not fast anymore, they're just rough.
It's just rough.
It's not good.
It's the 30-year reunion special, rough times at Ridgemont High. And it's just,
Yeah.
where are they now?
They're gone.
Most of them are dead.
Jail. Dead.
Jed, yeah.
Restraining orders with each other, they can't come.
Are you? What was the name of your hero again? I'm trying to find him on
Which one?
the main guy actually, the ruler.
The
He's not
ruler,
coming
the
back,
ruler
I
is
think.
not coming back. The ruler cannot
Yeah.
come back. The ruler is
not
underneath
undead.
my buddy boy.
Just thinking, I need to wait. No, there was something about in the zombie fight where once it was dead. It couldn't come back even through necromancy.
Yeah, yeah. It's taking a sojourn.
That's a nice word.
I like that word too. I think it's a good one.
You've got a big vocabulary, Walkers. Is that from before college, or you're interested in college, or? When did
No,
you start
I
using big words?
when I was in 1st or 2nd grade, I got into Magic the Gathering, and that meant that I read a lot, because there was a lot of text on old cards 10,000 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
it's still kind of true today, but like
Yeah,
definitely more
honestly,
so back in the day.
That's true for me too. I learned a lot of words from Magic cards and video games and stuff.
And then
like,
and then I got into Dungeons
didn't
and
know how to
Dragons.
pronounce them, so it's like say things wrong because.
Okay, at least maybe we can kill this
Kind of cut out there.
warden.
I think. Stop.
Hey Daedalus, how's it going, man?
No. No.
I have to try to kill this
Yes.
thing, because at least it's still infectious insanity. Maybe I left it intentionally alive at a tiny amount of HP.
So we can attack
Yeah.
my unit.
So we can
and they
attack your unit.
My unit.
Mhm,
who will
yeah.
attack my
This was
unit.
all strategy.
My unit.
Yep.
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 It does-
So Daedalus, this is actually not the final fight with Zombie. We won the final fight with Zombie, and now we are having our big final fight with WinSlaya. I don't think it's going
don't think it's
particularly well for us.
entirely
We have
out
lost
because
all
of
of our
these
heroes
units still on the
effectively,
map.
and like most of our other pieces are still kind of
Alright, where
stunned.
you gonna go?
And we've
Where you
only
gonna
been
go?
able to take out like 1 gold golem so far, really in terms of the meaningful pieces, and a big chunk of that. Well,
No.
not all of it, but a big
Stop.
chunk of it is that Infectious
No.
Insanity has just been like
I had a job to do.
kind of the only important spell in this entire combat. It's just, oh my
There,
god,
but
it's
that
crazy.
I mean, that at least he hit an enemy.
Everybody,
That's right,
but the
right?
thing is that like every unit is becoming infectious insane,
My
because at least some of WinSlayas. Oh no, some of them were insane up here, but those guys ended up attacking my guys instead of his own. But we got a lot of insanity doing AoEs on our own guys, and that's just kind of like you can't win fights from there.
Enemies, then they just run across the map and kill my support units.
Yeah, I mean, at least they can't do that on the new patch. Like, you can't have insanity attacking your own guys, but it does seem like probably it makes alchemy like almost a forced pick, which I'm not a big fan of. Like, I like playing with alchemy.
They changed insanity to do what?
So insanity now won't target your own friends. It'll exclusively target their own old friends, the same way how like Berserk will prioritize. Berserk prioritizes attacking enemies if they're available.
Yes.
Insanity will prioritize attacking old friends, and so they won't run across the entire map to attack your support units unless you've done something wrong. And that means that like insanity effects are going to be a lot more powerful.
Right.
Which I guess
they'll
is
try to attack a closer friend.
They will attack your enemies. If you use insanity on someone, then that unit now becomes pseudo friendly, where it will attack it'll attack their old friends at priority, unless you go out of your way to not give them something else to target.
Yeah, interesting.
Alright. What do you have here?
Yeah, the issue, I think the real issue of this fight was twofold. That first, WinSlaya just had like much higher unit quality than we did because he actually got good stuff off of his rallies, but then we just got like completely fucked, or we just completely hosed by insanity.
So where is this fight taking place, and why did you decide that this is the final fight?
It's south of Bulwark, like that fight that has never stopped going on near Zombies City on that coast.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're just
across the sea to fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I came across.
Yeah.
Interesting. And so was Zombie out when, last week or
Yeah.
yesterday? No, yesterday he wasn't available.
Yeah.
So.
No, yesterday he showed up like an hour and a half late. but he did show up and we got the fight finished.
Was it power stuff again, or?
No, he was watching a TV series. Is what he said.
I think it is a flank. I'm gonna assume that's a flank.
He had very deliberate decisions to make.
This is fun.
He needed to prepare his mind for the game, and that required watching. I'm gonna just volunteer that it was probably Gilmore Girls, but that's just guess based off of his demographics.
Yeah, really, the most strategic show out there.
Yeah. My understanding is that Gilmore Girls is really popular with like 35-year-old Russian men or Ukrainian men. Slavic dudes. Slavic dudes love that.
Okay.
Based off of my sample size of 1.
Yeah, science is hard sometimes, and
Yeah, you don't have to collect data. Just present it. Like, that's all you need.
Well, look, you don't have to just be like based on our study, you know.
Yeah.
You like don't like offer up the fact that it was 1.
You did a.
Oh, it was big.
It was
really big.
No. There's a way to sell it, right? It's like this was a. Oh God, I forget the research term for it, but there's something where you do a very very detailed study on like 1 or 2 people. Generally, you do it for like. Well, they're qualitative, but there's a different term for it. Mostly comes up in like the criminal shows that Eileen watches while trying to fall asleep for some reason. But like there's like a term for like doing like a full character profile on like serial killers. That
Right.
it might just be a character profile, but I think that there's something, because I want to bring profiling in, but that's not really what they're doing. They're doing something
Oh my
else,
God.
but I'm not paying attention generally during those shows.
Yeah, I was at FYE for your entertainment in the mall the other day, and I was talking to I was checking out, and I won't say what it was because it was a gift for my spouse, and I don't think they're gonna watch this, but just in case. And I was checking out, and she was like, "Do you have a profile with us?" And I was like, "What? No."
Whoops.
And she was like, "Well, would you like to make one?" And I was like, "No." And also,
No.
like, I feel like you should pass along that a profile doesn't sound very good. And she was like, "Oh no, it's just a rewards program, blah blah." I was like, "No, I get what you're saying, but I don't want you to have a profile on me."
Right.
Right? And she like didn't get that, and I was like, "It sounds weird, like I'm a criminal or something." And she,
No. She meant profile like on side, right? Like your profile picture. Do you want to have a picture of the side of your head?
Yeah.
And we'll just
You
put a
got
picture of the side of Garacian's head on the
strange
board over
wall
here.
of photos of people on the side. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you want to be part of our strange wall of photos?
Yeah. No.
I think that's zombie.
I don't think we sold it to you correctly. Do you want to be part of this strange wall of photos or else?
He pushes a button and the gate closes on the store.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, not again.
no, prison. No.
Garacian had important things to do today. Not like this.
Not like this. Alright, let's have you come in here.
I was having such a fun day at the mall. It started so well with Auntie Anne's, and then
You don't have a flank here.
I had a nickel for every time I've been taken prisoner at an FYE. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Agree. There we
Oh
go.
my god. 1 turn, 3
Infectious
turns.
Insanity won me the day. Good job.
Yeah, it really did. That and flash freeze. I think if you
Yeah.
hadn't had flash freeze, it probably wouldn't have worked. But who knows? There's a lot of RNG in this fight. It was an interesting end, and it was fast.
I tried to play fast, yeah.
It was-
Once
yeah,
Infectious
that was
Insanity
fast,
Gave me the
like-
upper hand, I was able to.
Yeah, you were brave, but I think appropriately so. I think you did not dive in with like way too many units. You got to a good distance where if you had a good option for a spur to action, you could use it.
Yeah, and I had a lot of units that could get spurred. I didn't have one unit that I was like, this unit needs to be the guy to hit multiple units or throw stuff down, because my giants, as much as I would prefer to use the golems, they do damage. They can come in and do a full action thing that
Golems are good.
stun people.
They're probably not going to be nearly as good on the new patch because of the changes, but I think that the changes are healthy, so I'm not concerned about that.
I have to say, this hero that can freeze on a charge, I like this weapon. Does this weapon just come with it, or how did I get the frost chance on you? It must have been. That was very lucky. And I'm frostling. Yeah, there's a lot of things that were going for me in this fight. And the neat thing was, is since we were both using flash freeze, I was always going to get that benefit.
Yeah, you were always going to have the frozen terrain going for you.
I mean, let's take a second to look at my morale. I don't know if you have it, but it's a lot, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
you
started
can
at, like,
you can kind of
plus.
guess that by looking at the combat overview too, but the combat overview was kind of a problem starting around like turn 3.
But yeah, just to reiterate, in a real full proper 3-person game, I don't think I win this. I think you had easily the best economy, and there was a point where I had good stuff, but only after you guys had decided that you were gonna fight each other for fairness sake.
I mean, I think we just need to have like formalized. If we're going to have formalized rules to encourage people to behave correctly, then we should follow them ourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, what happened?
He
Somebody
said
made Bad Boy?
WinSlaya got
like,
all
some
of the
your
heroes
yeah.
from you and from Badok, and like was able to sell those things for economic benefit. Which, if that's how we want to play it, then that's fine. But like that's kind of, it's not the way that the rules seem to imply behavior. And so like I got stuff from killing zombie, and was not allowed to use any of them in this fight.
So my point is, I don't know if he killed zombie because he only.
I mean, I fought him twice and defeated his armies like very, very in detail. And lost more in those fights, which were harder than the fights that you had to take against Badok, definitely, and ultimately, as it proved, against Garacian too.
I feel good. I feel like I played well in this match. I feel like I earned like getting to the final battle, and there's like,
I think this final battle easily could have gone either way, just depending on like, given that there is an infectious insanity on the board, like at least 50% of the outcome in this fight is just pure RNG. But yeah, like
he did go into the fight with that as a strategy, so
yeah, he went in hoping to get lucky, and he got lucky.
Yeah.
And you know, given it that he did have also some tools to like proactively offset it himself, like access to mythic units here. Like he did have more, but he had plenty of units that were naturally immune to infectious insanity too. So he wasn't like playing pure RNG. He was manipulating. It was manipulated RNG. And unfortunately, because I did actually lose units in the zombie fights, like I lost my gold golem in the second zombie fight and a reaper and my ruler, so was pretty meaningfully behind in terms of resource development for like the last 5 turns.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think this is it. You got one more guy.
I think that that should be it there.
He's immobilized. Why does he get? No. All right.
No.
Because I can. Oh wait. Yes. All right. I'm just gonna claim the victory. Good stream. Good times.
Do it.
I'm going to post my teaser for the thing that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm not supposed to say more than the teaser, but I'd heavily encourage everyone to go check out my community thing, and then come check out what I'm doing in the near future.
WinSlaya, are you allowed to say when you're streaming? Like just verbally?
In the post. Wait, no. I'm not. Walker.
If you say it out loud,
you
can't say timing. I can say your timing, but you can't say your timing. I don't think that's the way that this works.
I'm posting it, and I'm wrapping up my stream here. I don't want to get in trouble. I'd probably be fine.
I think you probably want to clarify a couple of those things with Paradox, because I think that you have.
It's very clear.
Or Triumph.
It's crystal clear. It's crystal clear. It hasn't changed in years. What I have said here is about what I can say at this point. I would heavily encourage you guys go check out my community post, because that will have all the details I was discussing, or that I will be discussing.
Okay. Well.
Cool.
All right. I guess we're done.
Yeah,
I guess we're done.
I guess we're done. There it is.
Garg, are you gonna play?
Play what?
Wait,
I was just gonna raid somebody right now. You're not gonna play.
No, I gotta eat. I gotta head out and do some errands, some chores and errands.
Wait, WinSlaya, you have to resolve your thing so I can surrender. You've got an action going on.
All right,
do you not want 2 Pantheon points? You have 158.
Goated Raptor, Victor, let's do it.
10 million.
We got some people watching the same person from yesterday, Spiritlog. I think they had a lot of
stuff. Yeah, like, GG. So Tuesday, I'm actually gonna have one of my good friends from out of town in town. So I'm actually probably not gonna be streaming on Tuesday. But then starting on Wednesday, my plan is probably for like basically 6-hour single player streams most days until I run out of gas. So hopefully like 2-3 weeks of just like mostly single player streaming. I think it should be good.
I've got some ideas for how we get fast, but we'll talk
about
that later.
Yeah, we need to have that conversation with as many of the people who are going to be here, because like I really do not want to be our first session on our first thing on this entirely new patch. I really do not want it to be something that goes for 2 or 3 months. I want us to be
Okay.
able to churn through
Yep.
different builds
I
and
agree.
learn more
I wanna
about
be part of
stuff.
that conversation.
Yeah.
I think small map and other things like that can help incentivize it, but we'll figure it out. Like
Yeah, I think we should come up with rules that everyone feels comfortable on. I don't really care about the rules or the format so much as the timing. I do not want it to be more than a month. Because, like, I don't want anyone to be playing, including myself, I don't want anyone to be playing anything that is, like, not fun because the mechanics aren't working the way that they wanted them to.
I get that,
And
but
I don't
can't
think everyone
promise
is...
you anything. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Walker. I've just ended my stream because I'm gonna
Oh,
be
you're good.
frank with you.
Oh, yeah, I
You're,
gotta end this
like,
too.